packing in. Shit.
I still don't understand how this puzzle works.
You have to match. You have to. It's a sequence of 3 numbers, and you have to find where on the. You go to one thing, one number, and then you have to follow the row or the column that you pick that number in to go to the next.
So
number.
like Sudoku in a way.
Oh god!
Sort of, I guess. Yeah, you have to choose where within a certain row intersecting row and column.
Is it like the most efficient row is the answer, or like the best answer?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. You're just trying to find where the 3 numbers are. So you have to do 1C, and then there comes 55. You have to find where within the row or column where 1C was is 55, and then you have to find the next one number after that.
Oh no!
Okay, 10 million bullets.
You can't
Nice.
fucking aim, yeah.
Oh!
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh.
splat.
What is
God.
what is his face?
It's Dark
What
Man.
is-
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus! Oh my god! Oh god!
I like how it's like mechanical and then it just turns into sponge.
Well, you kind of made him into Sponge. Oh.
Whoa!
That was an awkward exchange.
Keep going.
Oh, here often.
Are there projectile weapons like throwing knives?
Coming for you. Throwing knives. I don't know.
I feel like there might be like a skill.
I feel like there is or should be.
Under heavy fire! Stay with me!
Nice.
Oh. Wait, can you do that for everybody in the game? You can just shoot with any wall.
No. Only
That
with this
might
rifle.
be because of that might lead to Joseph's hesitance to use the sniper rifle.
I see. You're gonna shoot through cover then.
How fucking far out? Doesn't even have like a visual connection to me. Nice.
Oh well, you're on fire. Oh, never mind.
Car almost scrapped your.
I would have loved if that was the end. The end of the
A car going about 20 miles per hour kills us.
Ain't that a dignified pose? That's an LMG.
What's it do to
I like the look of it. I like the look of that one as well. Reminds me of something.
Oh, that's much better.
Oh.
That's much better.
I don't know. I mean, they're pretty close. What the
Oh,
what's that?
That's right. That's
Okay.
right.
What are they doing?
Okay, I'm crack.
Oh,
Okay,
I think this is the jumping around guy. Yeah, it's the guy. He had the blades on his arms. That's right.
Yeah, those are mantis blades.
Supposed to be doing that?
I don't know about that. But
I would
mean,
heal if I were you.
No, he's supposed to be
You're on fire.
freaked up on all sorts of substances, but he was going full Albert Wesker there.
I think that guy was the serial killer
cue
you were
the Rich
after.
Evans laugh.
Borderline experimental.
Ooh, nice.
I click on heads, I kill enemies.
It's the sniper away, mate.
Oh god!
MGM.
I
MGM.
don't see anybody.
MGM. Does that say on Maelstrom?
So there are mechs in this?
I don't think there's max.
Oh, I shot his fucking head off, so I can't currently.
Is it a
Oh, that's-
robot?
That is a robot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Robot.
I guess it's close enough to a mech.
He's trying to pacify you. Oh shit.
Whoa!
How are robots in this like are there robot characters?
I
Or are
don't
they just
know, actually.
NPCs? Or,
It-
like enemy NPCs.
I'm not actually sure. I know there's like a yeah, there is one robot character I can think of.
Too fat. Got to
Oh,
break
same.
down the old guns. Let's see.
Self-burn.
You can get rid of the old LMG.
Mm-hmm. Ikomata. Let me make sure I got on my best shotgun.
The least amount of accuracy, but the most damage done. That's the shotgun way. Get it right up close to someone.
Mm-hmm.
That should do for space.
How do you actually craft things? Do you have to go like a workbench?
I'm pretty sure it's story related.
It's like to note Assassin's done all this with no ammo interface. So
This game is fucking
it's
easy.
just shooting until he runs out of ammo.
I'm not even sure if he's run out of ammo this entire stream.
He has a couple times. Mostly for his shotguns.
Shotgun's easy to reload. Bang.
That
bang.
shotgun reminds me of something. Like, think like a ship from something. Especially those like
Yeah, it's
circles
like
on the
Matrix.
side.
Matrix ship.
And
Yeah,
then
a bit like that. Let me verify.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah. That's what it reminds me of.
Oh, this can't be happening.
What,
Sir,
dumbass?
It is
yeah,
out
yeah.
there.
I remember the ship more from the video game than the movie
Yeah.
itself.
Which one though?
I think it's Into the Matrix. It's terrible.
Oh yeah. It was
It-
fine.
I mean, it was terrible, but I played it a lot, so.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's like a trait a lot of Xbox games had.
Yep.
You didn't have a lot of choice back then, so.
Yeah. It was objectively not good, but it was fun.
I also owned it, so that had to do with it. I think I got it for like $5.
Damn.
Wow.
Play it on Xbox Series X.
For the
Backwards compatibility.
4K Into the Matrix.
Yeah.
LMG was just a bolt action rifle with extra steps.
Well, it's that's not just
It's doing negative damage. Oh, never mind. No, never mind.
yeah, you're actually improving his day by shooting him.
I'm on fire!
You're standing next to the fire size. Look. Oh, never mind.
I think you got overloaded or something. Actually, what I've noticed is there's this weird, I don't know if it's a bug or if it's a thing that high level enemies do. When they overheat you, they will, like, sometimes the heat damage will recur.
What'd you say?
Like, if enemies overload you, higher level enemies, I don't know whether this is a bug or a deliberate attack.
Pulling out your
Sometimes
LMG
they're
is faster than reloading your pistol.
sometimes their fire damage that is done by overheat will actually recur and reappear. So you're essentially getting free damage done to you twice for no reason.
Damn.
God, I love LMG.
Ooh, yeah, this
LMG
LMG is good. See, there's an overheat.
Oh, let's
It's
see,
the
you
sniper.
fucker.
There you go.
Use your sniper.
Oh, he's content to poke at him with a pistol.
It's gonna fuck with the sniper's head. This guy's outgunned me with a pistol.
Such a bad sniper, I can kill you with a sidearm.
Look at that useless bipod. It's a shame.
Yeah,
It even has physics
I wanna-
jiggle around.
it's references.
Bipod destroyed by.
I like how it's like has like a mechanism in there to grab the ammo from the.
Yeah, I do like that. That's a nice touch. The reload animations in this are phenomenal.
Where I missed it. Reloading
Where's
inside.
that? Where's that
You'll see
psyker?
him
Watch,
Where
watch
is
the red box in the bottom. Oh,
Yeah.
once he reloads.
Joey, reload your. Oh, yeah.
Assassin never reloads ever again.
Reload your. The MiG.
So reload your gun.
I don't know. I don't know if I need to reload it yet. I just don't know.
You're not gonna lose ammo.
You can know if you go talk to Jackie.
Coy little shit.
Jeez, that's actually pretty good.
You're just clipping him. You keep getting these great grazing
Oh, no, he's
shots.
Got him.
Now reload says. Please. Gotta reload. I want to see the fucking.
Oh, you want to see? Okay, I'll show you the animation, but
Oh.
here.
Oh
but
my
it might-
god! Please.
Dude, I can't reload. I'm out of ammunition. Oh, Cormy, I'm sorry. Wait, hang on.
That's a new gun.
Is
You're,
it a good gun?
you're killing me.
If I can find some ammo, I'll reload for you.
You're killing independent George. Oh,
God damn it.
Damn, I thought that was it. I thought that was a shining moment there.
A bloody knife.
Look, dude, look.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Like a little arm.
Wait, what? That was
Like
not
a little-
cool. This is what I'm waiting
Dude, a
for.
little arm. Dude, the LMG has a little arm that reaches out of its own body.
You made it like
It grabs
it was. There was
It's literally a self-loading rifle, dude.
bullshit. I've been gypped.
The
That wasn't
gun
even like.
surely built
It wasn't
that.
even like
I
cool.
think you're more of a victim of the hype.
Yeah. You guys hyped up like, oh my god, he grabs the ammo and it puts it in the thing. Like, oh my god. It just lazily like shifts it into the place.
I mean, is what we said not what happened?
Yeah, but I expected a lot more.
Were you expecting more when he said that it was what it
I
was?
expected like the little thing that was hanging off it to grab the ammo and kind of shove it in there or
And
something.
it did. It grabbed it, and, like pulled it in there, dude.
I
So
didn't see.
cute.
I didn't.
You didn't notice it hacked the ammo?
You didn't notice it to the gun turn inside out and then reload all the ammo into its chambers and then transform back into place.
That's
You
what
didn't
back
notice
to
the
a
gun
gun.
turned into a bullet?
Turn into Optimus Prime and then turn back in.
Let's find more side content, guys.
Autobots transform into a gun.
That's very high. I'm not gonna fuck with that.
What? My name.
Delicious side content.
My name is Optimus Prime.
What the
I was gonna kill somebody if I could.
Why do you have these, Jones?
What do you mean? That's just my natural voice.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah.
I thought it was a soundboard.
Oh yeah,
Definitely
not.
Not a
Not a
soundboard
soundboard at all.
You're still up.
It's a voice modifier.
A hologram? No,
Yeah, it's
my
a voice
friends.
modulator.
It's clear, open skies.
Although I
But
do have a
don't take it from
soundboard
me.
embedded in this.
Get out there and enjoy the sun.
Like,
I am traveling 5,000 to 6,000 miles per hour.
Hold on a second. This is actually
I'm curious what that unit of measurement is supposed to be. Oh, and why the basic, like, 0 miles per hour is 1,200.
Oh, it's
So you're not-
revolutions. It's
You're not even You're not moving, and you're already going 1,200 unit.
bitch. What the fuck?
Oh my god. He hit a seizure as soon as you insulted him.
you have a soundboard. Are you hearing that? Are you hearing
Cyberbullying.
this?
Yeah, we can hear you, John.
Sweet. I think I can also do. That's incredible.
Fine.
Right, I'll be right back.
God, this reminds me of
Don't say Among Us.
So strong it glows.
reminds me of the terrible place my mom used to work at. And they had this terrible junky parking lot in the middle, filled with the occasional drug user.
Why did she work
Like
there?
that guy?
Hola,
beautiful.
Mm.
There wasn't anything else to get at the time. Oh, she works at a better place now.
I mean, what did she do?
Oh, God, I don't know. I think she's like a clerk.
Oh.
Tout va en forme?
I don't know what that says.
Oh.
We got a problem?
Maybe I should have my gun out.
Okay.
Does it actually change their responses?
Maybe.
One guy almost had a muscle spasm as soon as you called him the name, so I think.
Let me hack this guy's terminal before I talk to
Is
him.
he not going to notice?
He's standing right there, Stas. It's like, hey, what are you doing?
as you pull a long string from out of your hand, connected to his AC unit.
Hold on, bro. let me get into your AC real
Shit.
quick.
Well,
I can,
all fixed. Yeah.
he must be telling you off in another language.
No, he was just wondering why it was, took him so long to hack.
Isn't that his? I can't.
I'm gonna go around the content.
You just can't swear.
Vanity
Dude. what
makes
the
it
hell?
real.
Shit. Oh.
This guy's swearing a lot.
I think he's like testing like a profanity filter or something. Because he said, "Oh, it works."
God, this guy's a lot to say in this thing.
A lot to say about it. Who knows what?
Much ado about.
Because your dad doesn't have a showrunner friend at N54.
To pluck some rando off the screen.
Apparently the world sucks. Okay.
빨리 결정해.
My decision to hack into your little computer.
Oh my god.
Sure.
This reminds me exactly of Witcher 3, where you can just run into people's houses and do whatever you want. Nobody cares.
Ooh.
Just like Pokemon. Oh shit.
Are those Yeezys?
I really wouldn't know.
I can't equip them yet.
그래. 근데 다들 날 치타라고 불러. 내가 또 치타처럼 쏜나
I know what he's saying because I've seen the Yakuza dub.
What?
Okay, Cheetah. Whatever.
Yakuza
What
dub.
is happening here? I don't understand. Do they have like global translators? Oh, yeah. See, it translate the text and the subtitle.
Let me do the driving.
Oh.
What the fuck? You walked into me!
Blinder.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Don't does it if he's in trouble. You're going through his
Just gotta look to his pornos, fam.
search. Oh, there we go. No, that's just a search history.
I gotta go deeper.
No, you
Oh,
don't.
Shit.
I'm sure you would appreciate it if you don't need to as well. And 1C, then you find
I'm an
BD.
idiot. I'm not bad at this. I'm not bad at this. Shit.
No.
Oh, dude. They gave me no choice, really.
No, I saw a different one that you could have get done.
Oh, shit. What's going on?
You're trapped if you don't want to eat lead.
Is that you?
Yes.
Wow, look at those hair physics. Ugh. Oh, shit. Time to dish out some business.
Oh. Can I get a translation?
Oh,
shit!
I like that. It actually does translate them.
Holy fuck, you got a
Well,
fat.
sometimes it does, I guess.
Oh,
Also, where did this guy come from?
I know.
Can I get the dub and
Don't
not the
tell me,
sub?
don't tell me I gotta hack his fucking emails again.
Maybe. I mean, you could do it. You could get all three of them this time. Oh,
What the fuck?
this is pretty far back.
God.
Damn.
No. It's my favorite
Oh shit.
Cyberpunk band here.
Tinnitus.
Yeah. It's so good it gives you inner ear infection.
You take no
Those
impact.
guys by the side of the road look very modern.
It's
They're
giving me
wearing
tinnitus.
snapbacks and just regular clothes.
There's a lot of things that I think would be completely abolished by 50 years from now, but first thing is death metal. Actually, no, that would probably be
I think it's
very
pretty
prevalent.
thematic for this
Yeah, never mind. I thought that through for a
post-war
second.
world. Plus, you have a lot to complain about.
Yeah,
Ah.
they only serve burritos and XL.
Though I'm curious how with this corporate run world how music that talks against the corporations would actually fare. Like wouldn't they just be censored off the radio?
How sexy the scar is.
Oh, it just looks nice. It's like a futuristic Charger. Quadra.
Dodge Charger.
I like how the two other cars in this lot are just like burned down wrecks. They look like.
So yeah.
Is that guy
Nice.
dead on the bench?
No, he's alive.
Oh, he looks dead.
What'll it be?
Could you fucking imagine? There's just a dead body.
He was just really still because he was playing.
Why's everyone got it out for me?
Slot Omanic. Why is it slot?
Interesting looking gun. I like the idea of like
Hi,
budget
you
sci-fi
looking for
guns.
someone?
Why does everyone have to proposition you?
빨리 좀 하면 안 돼?
No.
I'll save after.
Hold on,
Yeah,
bro.
this
Let
is
me
the
let me
second
let me hack into your apartment here.
Let me steal all your information. Bank details.
Shit.
Roblox password.
Ah, fucked it up.
No, wait. 60, and then no,
Damn
no, you fucked it up, mate.
I fucked
What
it
decides
up.
the direction? It should have been like, if it went horizontal, I think it would have worked.
Oh
I was even
no.
worse, tall. Fuck. Alright. Ugh!
Does dude ever clean up after himself?
God! Gonna get a virus plugging up into his holes, man.
I feel like the seconds flies start buzzing around, you gotta start doing something.
Ooh, burrito.
Is it XL?
빨리 좀 하면 안 돼?
We're in the fucking
What happened
way.
to
Heck,
Jones?
I don't know.
I'm slightly concerned he like switched his soundboard back and he's been talking this entire time.
Maybe he's just waiting to say the Marines again.
You Huango?
그래. 근데 다들 날 치타라고 불러. 내가 또 치타처럼 존나 빠르거든.
Okay, Cheetah. Whatever. I don't care. Long as you're good for it.
Jeez.
How'd you get here?
Why do you have to be so cold?
차 타고 왔지. 걸어왔겠냐? 이 근처에 주차해뒀어.
Let me do the driving.
like styled on me. What the fuck? Let's get in this guy's internet. Okay. Crack the knuckles. Hacking in.
I'm hacking it.
Hack it in, brother.
The horizontal row would work, right? In the top.
No.
Green wire, red wire. Pressure.
Blind or deaf to you? Shut your trap if you... Right.
I remember I had this Game Boy Advanced Scooby Doo game, and they had this like, you know the water puzzle from the original BioShock. It had something like that, but it was like 10 times harder. Like it was so frustrating that I think I threw the cartridge away just because I couldn't get past the puzzle. But like by the time you position another pipe, the water's already through it. So
Maybe if you came back to it.
and then plus you also have to deal with Game Boy Advance controls.
You have to deal with Raggy Roo.
I didn't do shit.
Surprised.
I have a
you didn't
feeling
see
this
that.
guy's gonna easy clapped if we keep fucking around.
Who's this lady? Oh wait.
Oh my god! I thought she escaped or something.
Oh wait, that's
yeah.
I thought that was a Japanese guy. Never mind. I thought that was a woman.
Japanese.
I think it is a woman.
Is it? I thought it was the Japanese guy.
What?
Is that the
You
Japanese
mean
guy?
the one that he's escorting?
Turn around. Who is that?
Oh, it's just like a goon. It's a gangoon.
I thought it was the Japanese dude.
Hang on. Got an idea. Let's go in the old bag of tricks.
Consisting of two things.
Reboot optics. To make you blind?
Fishing
Oh my
around.
god, 7?
I really hope I don't fucking aggro her. That would suck.
It's only 2 numbers.
I remember an eye if you failed the hacking. And this could be like against anything. Like you could fail a hacking against a door, and it could kill you. Like the door actually fights back against you to kill you.
Super hot.
Let's get inside of her brain, make her go like, whoa, my eyeballs! My oculars!
My Oculus Rift.
Fuck!
Damn, for like a second he knew it was coming.
No!
That's bullshit.
Shit, maybe. Wait, he's fucking
That's,
fleeing. What
that's disappointing. Like you have the 7 RAM ability to make them blind, and in the time it takes to disable one enemy, you're caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Trying to be a little.
I feel like this is like a common sort of thing, and like a lot of games have these like abilities that seem really good, but they're just way too short to be actually effective.
It's like Battle in Wonderworld. The dozer guy, you can the only thing he can do is push the
As long as you're
box.
good for it. How'd you get here?
That's it. Oh my god.
걸어왔겠냐? 이 근처에 주차해뒀어.
Let me do the driving.
Give me that computer, son.
Tom's Diner.
Blind
Assassin
Duffy.
has like a terabyte of porn on his wrist already. Like his wrist actually gets heavier with the more data he downloads.
I don't understand this hacking system still.
I don't really care.
I thought it was by rows and columns, but no.
Yeah.
It's
I thought I understood it too, but it's completely different. I don't even understand. I'd be shit at it if I had to do it. I think Assassin kind of understands it.
Fuck me!
what was the tutorial like for it? Was it?
It was
Depth?
like rows and columns, but
Oh, he's like a samurai motorcycle helmet. Wake up, samurai!
Oh shit!
Oh, jeez.
go to sleep, Samurai.
I wonder if I can knock out his oculars and then take him out.
What is Keanu Reeves' role in this?
I don't know. Assassin's done 0 storyline. So we're probably never gonna see him. But from what I could glean, he's like a
Minoculars.
he's a
He's a
guy-
he's a robot.
he's a
I think
guy
he's like a
that lives-
hologram.
yeah, he's a hologram that lives inside your head, and he comes out. He used to be like a legendary.
Damn, I
Scammer.
need more RAM.
legendary samurai.
He gamed so hard that he got into your head.
Yeah, super hot. But yeah, something like that. And he leads. He gives you
What kind
advice.
of car?
Is he in V's head right now, or is it later?
No, it's later on in the storyline. I think it's like Act 2 or something.
Spoilers.
I only know that because my bro told me. So, spoiler. alert.
Oculars. Let's start going.
What? Oh, never mind. I thought he saw you.
Kidding me?
Jesus Christ.
Well, you're blind. You can't shoot me.
Explain the Book of Eli.
Oh, that's true.
Guns down like 10 million people. You can't see them. Oh, okay. This apartment building is pretty.
Marines, I'm back, Emerson.
Oh my God, John C.
As I should. What have I missed?
I can't remember. Does Eli actually kill anybody that's like doesn't have it coming?
That doesn't what?
Doesn't have it coming. Like
Oh no, he mostly just kills goons.
I seem to remember like a part in like a tavern where he starts just killing everybody for.
Well,
I think he like instigates a fight, and then escalates it to murder.
I don't care.
Well, no, he walks in and the guy
How'd you get
starts
here?
bugging him, but then he attacks the guy. He attacks the guy before he can start
Let me
antagonizing him further, and then he kills like everyone who attacks him. So
I mean, it's very creative interpretation of self-defense.
yes, it's like I gotta show you the boss rooting video.
What boss rooting video?
Yeah, it's self-defense, but it's
Oh yes.
it's a scenario, but he starts all the fights. It's like, movie.
Sorry, sir.
We're
but
talking.
I've gotta break your leg.
You say that about my wife, but I gotta break her leg. He takes it to the extreme level and
Don't you ever do this?
he brings it to the lethal level, but it's just a bar fight. We're talking here, and then I slit your throat. It's ridiculous.
Well, what do you even do if you kill them in the chokehold? Do you like take out a knife or break their neck or
That's
break
for
their
a
neck.
porn.
what is that? It is.
I can't see it. What is it? Is that Balan Wonderworld?
Fuck.
It
Fine.
is it is human copulation.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
It is literally human copulation with the
Among Us.
genitals conveniently
Wait a
off
minute.
screen.
okay, good thing I didn't really see it.
Hold on a second. Did you talk to Jackie?
No,
No.
Oh.
No,
Fucking
I think
on
he did.
low. It's just good.
no, I didn't.
다들
Unless I missed something. I haven't seen Jackie Wells here.
존나 빠르거든.
Okay.
Because I remember seeing the
I don't care. Long
talk
as
to
you get
Jackie
forward.
objective, and now it's talk
you
to
get
Huang Bo.
야, 좋았지.
Maybe if you spend long enough not talking to Jackie, the game just gives up. Like, fuck you, I'm talking to Jackie, talk to this guy instead.
What the fuck?
Joseph, you should really save after you finish stealing all this guy's information.
After you download his porn, just save.
Yeah.
Take his bank details, social security number, driver's license. Just steal his identity.
RuneScape account.
The worst offense of all.
Oh god, how dare you.
Especially in this 2077 world, I mean.
Okay, yeah, save. Save. Good man.
There you go. You only have one save, Sus?
Jeez,
Yeah, you're
that's
gonna want to
risky.
make.
Yeah,
In a game as unstable as Cyberpunk.
no. You could have. I would have like 20 saves.
Yeah.
Each with every bullet I fire in each exchange. Oh god. She heard it, but it was too late. Texture glitches.
Now, in case fuckface wants to come up the fucking stairs.
Come.
Are you
That
gonna
actually
give
might be a good idea if you
To go down there, yeah.
you
Assassin, go
might
down
still
that.
see it.
Go down that stairwell. It might be a good escape route,
That's not a kill.
or not.
Shitty shotgun. But yeah, I got a good idea, guys. Wait, where did my NPC go?
It's right there.
Red went down the stairs.
Where's my
Ooh.
escort mission? Oh, this is even worse!
Shit, no.
Oh, fuck!
There's about 10 people.
There he is.
I think having the body next to the stairs is a pretty good idea. Because they might like
Problem
see
is-
it and then have like an animation where they like... Or maybe I'm using
Corm-
too much MGS5 logic here.
Hey,
What was
Cormy, there's your porn.
I'm sitting too far away from the TV. I can't really see it.
Uh-huh.
I see like Balan Wonderworld. Right. Hi! The hat guy.
Wait. Oh, no.
What's oh no?
Damn it.
What?
Ah!
Could like
Nice.
I forgot to quick switch. Let's probably short circuit with
you could
free
probably like
op-
it's probably going to be a lot cheaper if you just distract them with the vending machine. Maybe
Yeah,
even
but-
longer.
Wait a minute.
Oh, there's the copy.
Oh, you're
Oh,
brilliant! Oh, God!
Didn't even look at you. I mean, I guess it's realistic and
Holy
they have
crap!
pretty generous peripheral vision for a video game.
Video gaming.
That shreds.
How's it going, video gamers?
I could see them using that as like a selling point. Like, oh, we have very accurate peripheral vision because our enemies have a perfect 180-degree cone of vision.
Oh, it's more like a pie,
They
half
can
a
move
pie
their
chart.
eyeballs inside of their socketries.
It's more like a semicircle of vision at that point.
You're lucky I'm a merciful god.
Bonk through the helmet.
Well, I mean, that was a better animation than the other one.
True, but just one little bonk
I also
from
think it
that
only
distance.
plays when you move.
One little bonk onto the side of, like, the side top of the head, not even behind the ear.
I don't want to dump an unconscious person in a freezer. That just seems like it'll kill them with extra steps.
Eh.
I'm sure they'll wake up in time.
No. Hey, buddy,
Goodness.
take this body. Wait, I can... nah, that's dubious. That's pretty dubious.
What if you drop...
I remember playing another game where you could stash bodies in freezers and they just didn't even matter. They just chilled in there, literally.
Chilled. What game was it, if you remember?
I'm not sure.
It feels like that would have been like Hitman 2016.
Yeah, I think it probably was Hitman.
Hitman Blood
It was
Money.
And it was
might have
one of
been
the,
Blood Money.
It was one of the new ones. I'm pretty sure.
Ah.
Though putting people in freezers sounds pretty familiar for Blood Money as well. Might be just both.
It was
Hacking in.
Splinter Cell. What was that one called? They got rid of Kiefer Sutherland, or they got rid of
Let's see.
Michael Ironside.
Blacklist.
Blacklist. Yeah.
No, the game
Oh, you're
sucks.
fucking
I
kidding
mean,
me.
it doesn't suck, but it's just very mediocre.
I thought it was really, really, really easy.
Yeah, it is very easy. It sort of like jumps the shark in a way because the technology you have is so leaps and bounds better than what your enemies have.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
like a European showing up to Africa with a Gatling gun.
Yeah. You never get the
Exactly.
sense that you're the lone agent.
Ah, shit. Nah, damn it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, he died in my
You're gonna
as
get
I
a
was fading
pos-
from this
pos-
mortal coil.
Posthumous kill.
You never get the sense that Sam is like a lone agent who's been inserted for co-op, not co-op, covert missions.
Sam Porter Bridges?
Yes. Yes.
Sam America Strand.
There's also Conviction, which I think used Michael Ironside.
Yeah. Conviction used Ironside.
I barely remember that game, honestly.
I liked that game, but not
I don't even know what it
because
is.
it was particularly amazing as a Splinter Cell game. It was just my first.
From what I remember, it was very like it was kind of like Blacklist light.
Yeah. I like the fluidity of Blacklist, but that's really about all I like about it.
Oh my god! Look at his knees.
Just chilling.
Oh no, he wide-man.
He's like a
Oh,
it's like
God.
digitigrade, I think it's called, with the legs are bent backwards.
Yeah,
Elite legs
Chris
from Halo.
Weidman did.
It's like
Hey, I
Chris
keep doing this, I'll
Weidman-
keep getting good rolls.
Chris Weidman's left leg.
You shotgun.
Anderson Silva's right leg.
Combine Chris Weidman's right leg and
Can you,
Anderson Silva's left leg.
Can you hack the car to drive backwards? Because it'd be
You can
like
hack vehicles to drive. I think you can hack the horn at some point.
it'd be cool if you could like hack the car to drive backwards and smash into a few of them.
That would be cool.
That'd be too cool for this.
They didn't bite. What the heck? Oh, you can hack that car.
Can you hack the car to turn into Lightning McQueen?
Yes.
Oh, good job.
I don't want to give a shit about hacking or oculars because, I mean,
It won't matter anyway.
just, yeah, there's dudes down there anyways.
You should just blast through this, Sazen.
Excuse me a sec.
Use your.
Are there silence weapons in this?
Are there?
I feel like they wouldn't be very useful, considering how the AI reacts to things.
No!
Like I imagine you fire one shot and then the entire compound just lights up anyways.
What was that noise?
Yeah, drink, I'm thirsty.
Last time I was on the floor.
It's 450 seconds, whatever it is. It's a pretty long time.
450 seconds of sugar rush.
Oh no!
I think it was fire resistance.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it does seem pretty good in this world of being constantly hacked and set on fire.
Commonly at the same time.
I need her to look it over there. If I can.
Bing bong.
God, she's not even gonna notice.
Well, I guess you can slip by now.
So buy these nuts.
Slip.
Use
Oh, wait.
Winebow's car.
Oh, I forgot to Gargleon Luke. Damn it.
Gargleon, wait.
I forgot to. I forgot to say Gargleon to Luke and get him with it. Or sock on, either of the two.
I'm surprised you
Oh
didn't. I'm surprised you didn't get me with it right there. Because I felt
Oh,
like
wait.
I walked right into it.
I thought
And
you
then
knew.
I noticed what you were saying.
I thought you knew.
Yeah, I
thought
knew
you-
as of like 5 seconds after I said it.
Oh, I thought I mentioned Gargleon. Last time we
Sorry
played
about that, I'm
Valheim.
back. I heard Valheim,
Whoa!
I'm back.
You almost got killed by your truck.
Truck. Oh, look how slick that was, fellas.
That was slick.
His car is
Jesus,
the same
face
color
is
as
sweaty.
hair.
You want a medal?
Is that a fully textured face?
Why is she so mean to this guy?
I know.
He's done nothing to warrant it.
I guess you have to be a punk and cyber.
Yeah, that's true.
To be a cyberpunk.
You have to be the Cyberpunk from Cyberpunk.
Ah, I was about to get detected. I was gonna shit.
I mean, it probably wouldn't have mattered. You're already driving away.
I want my S rank.
Did the
없어?
MGS
Nope.
thing, the MGS definitive work for you, Joey?
그럼 이참에 뭐라도 생각해놔. 길거리에서 존나 잘 먹으니까.
Maybe.
당연하지.
Joseph.
I'm gonna assume that's a no.
있는 거로
Joseph is driving. You can't talk and drive.
그럼 사람들이 금방 기억할 거야.
Better be good guys. I'm gonna...
난 효과 좀 봤거든.
And when you say MGS, do you mean Metal Gear Survive or Metal Gear Solid?
Oh,
Honestly,
no.
I'd like to play
we're here.
Metal
Get
Gear
out.
Survive one day. Once it's like $5 a copy,
Yeah.
it'd be pretty nice to pick up just to see
the
what
pay-
just to see what it is.
What's they're paying you to play it?
We hired him direct. And the
Well, once it goes free to play and it starts making all the fences cost money.
Oh my god.
Getting a golden fence for $5. One
Ah.
golden fence.
Is he just gonna give me his car?
What the hell?
So.
What about Night City?
Flawless work, B. Quangbo thinks your nickname should be the Bad
Oh,
Man.
God.
So I guess he's happy. Closing the gig.
What is that guy's
simply
car
the
doing?
Killing.
I got it.
I think it was
I think
like
it was...
yeah, he's
he
like
was stuck
clashing with
here.
the environment.
Ooh.
Damn, welcome to Night City.
That's right.
Welcome to Night City, and it's bright.
Is that another job?
Damn, welcome
Hell
to
yeah.
Night City.
I'll take Cheaton's car.
Damn, welcome to Night City.
Are you?
Damn, well,
Ah, it made you think, didn't I, David?
what? What?
What were you
What
doing?
does the switch camera button do? The Q.
Oh, that puts you into third person like that.
Damn.
So, yeah, I
Everything-
I think this world looks better in 3D.
Oh!
Jeez.
Third person. I think they should have made this a third person game.
Well,
I agree.
I think it should have just been toggleable. I mean, if you
Yeah.
design the game in third person and realize, oh, I like first person a bit more, why not just have both as an option?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you get these weird.
It
things that
looked too
happen.
similar to Witcher 3.
Yeah, because this is
It's just
very similar, as we can tell.
Yeah.
Look at all the horses and the rolling fields.
I feel like if I played this, I'd probably go for like a melee build, just because I feel like how obnoxious these enemies are at a distance.
Yeah.
I just run up to them and slice their head off with a katana.
From how
With a
innocent-
Probably
cyber
good.
katana.
Oh yeah, you can definitely do anime game.
Oh yeah. Like
From how-
one of the best
Yeah.
weapons in the game is an anime katana.
What do we
Play
got?
the Raiden build, the Metal Gear Rising.
I definitely
Yes.
want to operate at close range more, because from ineffectual to long range, guns seem. I want to deal with that.
Though
basically
with
made
how
a
quick
small
these
build.
enemies have, like sometimes I see Joseph run up to one and then he just like 2 seconds he's dead. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure
Well,
how
that's extreme
melee
difficulty.
would fare.
I'm used to it because that's how you have to play Halo 2.
Are you trying to stealth this, or?
That's how you kill brutes in Halo 3, I know.
Oh, no stealth. All right. Okay.
Jesus Christ, it's ridiculous every time I see it. Like this point blank shotgun shot that just fills their
Yeah.
head full of lead and then they ragdoll backwards as if they just got punched in the mouth.
It's
And then they
it's
get
not
back.
I don't think the health bar system really suits this game, the Borderlands-esque.
I agree.
I think they should just take, like GTA, take a couple bullets and die.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if there's like any GTA-esque damage mods for this game.
That'd be
Yes.
great.
Yeah, I mean, you have this on PC and mods.
Oh fuck!
Like it makes sense in
That was what I'm
Borderlands.
looking for.
Borderlands it makes sense if you're fighting juiced up psychos, but in this game it's just humans, and they're getting up point blank like that. You just cut off from that.
Well, in addendum, they are humans with cybernetic arms and legs. So
Yeah. It's
Of,
just,
Yeah,
of
cybernetic
course,
arms and
it's they're a lot stronger.
yeah.
Cybernetic arms and legs, yeah. Not cybernetic faces. I mean,
I mean, some
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Cybernetic
They actually do have cybernetic faces. But, I was of course being facetious that These devices that they have no reason to be increasing their Constitution score.
Yeah, there should be. It's especially considering the material that they must be made of. I doubt it's that durable. You know, durable enough
Walking
that they.
fire!
I like the suit jacket reminds me of a JoJo character. Well, their jacket. I mean.
Spoiler alert.
Blade, electrical damage.
Spoiler alert, you reference a JoJo character I don't know.
Yeah, I
Don't
think
worry,
that's a
it's,
crafting material.
Part 7
or
one,
crafting
so.
formula.
You'll forget it by like 2030 when the anime comes out.
Jolene Cujo from Star Wars.
Holy crap!
Jolene Cujo from Star Wars.
Yada yada.
And then you got the Dawa as well at the end. That's her like difference from Jotaro.
Jotaro.
Holy shit.
He says yar days.
Rock.
Though she also says Yari Des, so well.
No.
Rock.
How am I gonna keep my ducks in order now?
Ah, truck.
I bet you could probably paint it red.
Ah, truck. Ah, truck.
What is the lyric saying? It's I got a jewel on my dick.
Jesus Christ. I cannot understand them at all, so I'm gonna go with that.
Truck.
Watson horror. Is that what it said?
Your society's morals collapsed so much that we're putting open nude.
Can you imagine raising a child in this world?
God. No matter everyone's a cyberpunk. When they grow up.
That's the title of the game.
I like the way this place looks. This looks
I like the Cyro Tower as well. It has like a very, I was gonna say it has like a very cool hexagonal sci-fi look, but that's only the bottom.
It looks like Simon Style lag
It does.
a little bit in the right light.
I think you could if you took like a picture without all these fucking psychos walking around, and then tinkered around with it in Photoshop because it looked pretty close to it.
Assassin
what? Torch me?
cyber dunks on these people.
Jesus Christ, there's so many dead bodies just laying around in this city.
What a terrible place.
Don't like this.
Okay.
He had an inclination and it was correct.
Whoa.
Okay, you gotta get out of here.
Shit, I forgot I can't sprint with a damn LMG.
Step over that dozen of dead bodies.
I found a mod that allows a realistic combat overhaul.
Combat overalls?
Oh, I'm disappointed he didn't fall in the water.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Oh. What did she say? She said, "Ouch, that must have hurt."
Wait.
Was she like supposed to was she like downplaying her injury? Like, oh, that was supposed to hurt, but it didn't because I'm so cool.
Not happening!
You mean the guy writhing on the ground?
No, the woman he just killed.
Oh. I just heard her yelling.
She's speaking in another language, I think, but it had a subtitle above her face that said, "Ouch, I think that hurt." Or, I think that... I don't know. It's been too long at this point.
Maybe they actually don't feel the pain, and that's why they take so much damage.
Yeah, that is a possibility.
Here, Joey, I sent the mod.
Joey just keeps ignoring Jones whenever he brings that up.
Wow. I'll go talk to
Joseph,
Jackie myself.
look at the MGS mod before you explode.
Fair, I remember Fallout had a lot of these realistic combat overhauls, and they're very hit or miss. Like some are like way too easy and sort of belittle the game, and then others are pretty good.
Yeah, this one apparently levels out the damage completely. So you have 100 health.
It only
Period.
has 6,200 downloads though, so it's not a very big pool.
Well, in fairness, Cyberpunk is very not unpopular, very disliked, shall I say.
I like how the images for this mod have nothing to do with damage. Like they don't even show damage indicators. It's just screenshots of characters holding guns and then and then a character dying.
Let's see. I found a video of the mod in action. At least I believe.
Play the bacon.
I got that. Where's my truck?
You're up.
Dog.
My truck.
You to say. Yeah.
Okay, no, this is not the video.
That's okay.
Oh no!
Are you saying there's one hovercraft in this entire game? I thought this was 2077.
How is the modding scene for this game? I imagine because oh Jesus Christ! I thought that was a train.
God damn! A windshield.
That would have been the very end of Sassenix 77.
I feel like with how a lot of games are nowadays, a lot of mods for these games are just very basic. It's like any edits,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
I know what Minecraft Cyberpunk. I was enjoying that.
How's things? Still alive? Hope so, because I got a new gig for you. You got a clever recording of a Maelstrom initiation. Want to know more? Check what I attached.
Ceremony.
Why aren't you actually? Well, I guess it depends on what the alignment of the player is, but like I'm surprised you aren't fighting corporations. You're just fighting street gangs.
Well, they are the police.
And also,
are,
if you
like,
talk to Jackie,
the police
Yeah.
don't protect the red.
that sort of stuff is introduced if you actually follow the main missions. But just Assassin's going around and killing every single street tough in the entire city first.
I like how Joseph has a no-kill policy up until he has to actually shoot his weapon.
So he's backed into a corner with his
I
heavy
feel like
machine
it's
gun.
like these people have to be very like thankful. Like, oh geez, thank God I got snuck up on instead of being obliterated like all of my friends.
Lit up
thing
like a
is,
Christmas
if
tree at
you're
close range.
if you're out for as long as they are when Joey chokes them out, they're dead anyway.
Well, yeah,
No.
but we don't know how the unconsciousness actually works in this.
They go to super hot.
They go to super hot.
If they beat super hot,
Like
they
we can
wake up.
imagine it's lack of oxygen, but as far as we know, their face is being pushed into a wrist.
They go to super hot, and they can only wake up if they beat the
They go to super hot heaven.
Like if they're out
Is that
for
like
as
a
long
head
as they're
crab
out,
skull?
they're brain dead.
Skull crab?
Wow.
Wow,
I think that's the logo.
that's a fat ass lawsuit.
What bag is that? It's like
don't-
polyester. Or...
It's a gun.
Why is
No,
it
no, it
floating?
looks like leather.
Other bag.
Whatever it is, it's apparently a firearm.
Why is it floating?
Ah, I'm too fat again.
You can get rid of that firearm.
Place your firearm in the receptacle by the swinging doors.
I feel like every side mission Joseph clears, he looks more and more like an 80s glam star.
Oh god damn
Yeah,
it.
definitely by the beginning of this, he was looking a lot different. Now he's
Now,
Wait,
now
hold
he's
on, let me see
now
what
he's
he
just pastel.
yeah.
Damn
Bright
it, I
purple,
shouldn't
bright
have
blue.
scrapped that fucking revolver. I'll never learn my lesson.
You won't. You're correct.
Oh, God.
Wait, you just got
It'd be
your
nice
machine
if you could
pistol as
like
well.
favorite weapons, so you don't, accidentally accidentally salvage it while you're scrapping an inventory and a half of weapons.
Can't believe you
Just-
scrapped the revolver, dude.
There's a revolver there too.
That was such a good revolver.
It's a revolver right there.
Revolver.
Oh my god, I can't see it, so I can't disable it!
I have a feeling like hacking
Shit!
You're in the kill box.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, this is terrible.
But be sure to go get that.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Oh
God,
god.
what is this
My
face? How do you get to this point where you replace half your face with a Terminator skull?
It's apparently intentional.
Never mind the face. Look at his haircut.
Now let's see where I'm at via setback status.
Well, maybe
Okay,
at
right.
that point, like you can like put on like a face cover over it, similar to those like World War I masks that they put over the face injuries.
Yeah.
Plague Doctor.
No, no.
No.
It's like when soldiers were disfigured, like like half their face is missing. They'd make like plaster casts of the other half so they can wear it over their own face. I remember a character from Boardwalk Empire as a fake face.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. I know Boardwalk Empire.
All about beat cop.
Now I know what you're talking about.
Hey, I wonder if I
get the police. Yeah.
Hey!
Get them to open fire on you.
If you look at the police the wrong way, they just blast.
Can you call the cops? I feel like you can't because you have no phone.
You technically do.
You have a phone in your arm.
Yeah, but you see if you can get him to shoot at you and then run over to the police.
Okay, let's see.
Honestly, I expect the police to do nothing. And this isn't even like a political statement. It's just a statement of this jankiness of the game.
Yep.
This is a political statement.
Oh.
It's not hard to get the cops to shoot at you.
Wow, they're not. Oh.
Damn! Fuck you.
Alright, see if you can get him to. Nice.
Oh.
Welcome to Quickie Mart. Can you hack the fan and make it spin like a blade, and then it goes haywire and disables? And
Can you hack the
Chop it.
building to collapse on itself? Oh my god, look at this guy's head.
He puts the punk in Cyberpunk.
It's not even just the front. He has like a giant like protrusion at the back as well.
Oh.
Well, you can't see it right now, but it's like his skull is twice as large at the
You're getting
back.
spotted.
there's some more very unsavory individuals in this game.
God.
This game. Oh god. Oh, the whole behind the scrunched
He's got like an
corner.
apparatus out of his cerebellum.
Yep.
I wonder what it does. It has like some sort of pipe going on, so maybe it's like water cooling for his head.
Maybe.
It's
His
feeding-
process.
Maybe
is
that
so
isn't
impressive
actually
there.
like a concern. Like if you have all that technology in your head, and if it overheats, what happens to your fucking body? you just like does your brain start shutting down?
Yeah, that's I think what the overheat hack does.
Somebody show me an E9. Can I get an E9?
Bingo.
Shit, that sucked. Oh well.
But you got a bingo, dude. That's a bingo.
Bingo!
It's just bingo.
God, look at all that muscle milk.
Is that fight milk?
Max.
That's creatine.
Creatine.
I just saw this video a few days ago of this Swedish company. They market these supplements as like the butcher, the murderer, and they have like these commercials of this like guy sitting in a. I should just show it because it's on YouTube. It's this guy sitting in a room, like butchering carcasses. He's like eating and just to advertise a supplement.
Damn.
God.
Sweden has an interesting multimedia marketing.
Let's do that. And then I can get line of sight to the camera.
Yep. Genius.
And then I can
Scrap that guy's pants.
You
I
should
can
probably hide.
reboot his
You
optics,
should probably hide.
Morning.
I gotta read.
What the fuck?
Oh shit.
Wait,
Where's he going?
that door.
I'm gonna walk in this room and there's gonna be like 30 fucking people here.
Not suitable for kids. That's a great disclaimer to have.
I like how like 26 like 026 he's holding this like red thing up to the camera and it's supposed to be like this blood pus thing, I guess, but I'm 90% sure it's like a grape. It's like a red grape.
Watch behind you, because he might come back.
It is a great.
Why do you come? Is he gonna miss that coffee cup being there?
Yeah.
I think he would miss you being there. He's not very attentive.
Does the butcher turn you into a raging psychopath?
Yeah, I think that's the point of their. They also have another one that's like a play on it. It's like, oh, what if the butcher was actually a cool guy?
Your local butcher.
Wait a minute. Hey, that's
that over
me!
Oh,
Oh, never mind. This isn't very cool. He touches it down. So.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, dude, now the camera's on my side.
If the butcher did math. Lightning plus bull.
that's ooh, new gun.
Too fat. Oh shit. Wait,
Creatures
what?
really
Fucking
went downhill after the game, I guess.
What?
It's killing time!
Alright,
I
you're
guess
gonna have
it's
to
time to parlay.
Is that a
Don't drop every weapon, but drop a few.
is that like a branded machine gun? It looks like a logo. Gingy brand machine gun?
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
understand it myself. Cause like
Alright.
none of the other guns are like this.
Use your pink shotgun.
It also looks like a Gucci logo,
Wait.
so it makes me feel like it's like a fashion accessory.
Hell yeah.
Everything's a fashion
You're
accessory
scrapping.
now.
Okay, you just scrapped your revolver.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh no! Whoa, what's that?
Assassin.
Why do weapons
shit.
that you
Oh,
use even
okay.
show up in this menu?
okay. You don't need to scrap all that, just so you know.
My weight limit's I can equip a mod? When?
Right now.
Assassin, you need
Garbage.
to
5%. God. Turn
I
my
heard
nose at
nothing.
5%.
you need to upgrade your carrying capacity by following the main storyline.
Yeah. You
Otherwise,
could, you could
you
do
could-
all that if you talk to Jackie.
You're just gonna be throwing away everything, but I guess you'll be slightly improving your equipment incrementally.
Boom.
Damage reduction, that's neat.
I mean, you don't ever suffer fall damage anyway, but
Give 61,000 euro dollars. Is that a lot? I don't know.
That's not exactly. Wait, that's a scary plastic windbreaker.
What?
I think that said scary plastic windbreaker.
Break your wind.
Oh. Yes.
I got my easies.
Destroy them. Destroy them all.
Hey, I'm under 85 pounds, so we're doing good.
Is that
Switch
counting?
to combat.
Is that counting yourself?
Whoa!
Oh
The
my god.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
You're getting rinsed.
What? The full-scale war through the chain link fence.
Let's have us some fun!
That guy sounds like what's his name? The Jesse from Breaking Bad. Aaron Paul, I think.
Wait, actually?
Ooh.
I thought you were just memeing because I said that earlier.
Did you say that? Really?
So there was some
It does
guy called
sound
some
like
guy bitch, and he's like, hey, it's Jesse Pinkman.
I don't know if he's gonna talk again before he's... Yep, there it goes.
Before he perishes. Oh, never mind. We might hear him anyway. After all, Assassin is beep flatline.
second flatline.
He's gone. Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
What?
Oh, wait.
It's like a boop.
Wait, was that all it was?
Yeah.
Is it a Swedish flag to the left?
Well, so what if I do this?
Heard that.
What did you hear? Wow, is that all
I
it
heard
was?
nothing, so...
That's disappointing.
Ah!
Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Sound like
Okay,
how about now?
Ultron.
Okay, Satan.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I can do.
They're not.
No, this is the one.
Yeah, there you go.
This is the one.
And the fun thing is, anytime I laugh in this voice changer,
It always sounds like an evil laugh.
it's pretty cool. And I have all these.
What are you gonna do? What? Dude, fuck.
Here I go.
Shit.
God.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's shooting. Everyone in this
Wow.
game is such a
Ah,
degenerate.
It's kind of disappointing that you can't fire your pistol at least when you're holding them up. I guess they want to dissuade you from using this broken mechanic though, because they just fire through it.
Everyone in this game is so degenerate. They would just fire through their compatriots just to hit you once.
I have all of these set to a keybind.
Yeah, it
So
is
I
the
would
Swedish
say-
flag over there, see?
It's pretty
Cool that I have them.
all of these, every single one.
Set to a particular
Keybind, which I would say is rather entertaining, considering all that I've gotten to do.
I didn't know we had.
so far.
I didn't know we had the Techno Union in
Christ.
the chat.
The Techno Union.
Can you do a, like a droid voice? Go ahead.
Now,
Hold on, wait.
Kalanka.
Roger, Roger.
There you go. We just got Roger. Roger.
Wait, no, that doesn't compute. You're under arrest.
It's a little more nasally than that. It's so nasally.
Wait,
it's-
no,
it's like-
that
it's like
doesn't compute. You're under arrest.
There you go.
Roger, Roger.
Honestly, I feel like the new voice they do for like Clone Wars era ish is very obnoxious.
It's
really is.
so high pitched that it's ridiculous.
It's
Yep.
because it's entirely based on this being like comic relief. So, and the worst part is because the Battlefront game uses the Clone Wars esque voices. Those
Yep.
voices come over.
Yup.
Though I do like the clone voice.
Bradley Baker as clone, yeah. Speaking of, there was the new Star Wars show came out like yesterday. Bad Batch. It's a sequel to Clone Wars. Pretty cool.
what
Fuck
it's supposed to be. Is it like the Imperial Commando, I guess?
Kind of. It's it's like a bunch of faulty clones in the immediate aftermath of Order 66.
I just want to watch that show. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
What do you mean
sequel to Clone
faulty?
Wars.
Like, are they rebels or
They're like
They
they're
never
defective
turned.
Clones. Yeah,
They never
they're
turned up to
defective
Order
clones.
66.
They never got shipped, so they were never turned.
So they're the Bad Batch. Oh.
Yeah, they're defective, not just because of that, but also because somewhere in the cloning process things went a little wrong. So they're a defective batch that are still combat capable. They're kind of like clone commandos, except they're like a mutated batch.
Do you need to have watched Clone Wars to watch the show, or could you just
Yeah, yeah, it is a
shit.
direct sequel.
Fetch?
Like it retains the.
I don't know.
Clone
I
Wars
feel like I
introduction
haven't seen
and all that.
Bad Batch, of course, but I feel like due to the change of eras, it's going to be pretty different.
It's the first episode was basically Clone Wars season 8, episode 1.
Oh.
And season 7 of Clone Wars was fantastic. Genuinely, I really recommend it if you haven't seen it.
I haven't seen any episodes of Clone Wars. I only see the scenes where General Grievous gets beat up by Gungans.
Yeah, the last 4 episodes of the Clone Wars.
Clone Wars is very hit or miss with the tone, I guess. Like,
yep.
It sometimes it's serious, sometimes it's kind of grim. But most of the, well, I wouldn't say most of the time, but a lot of the time it's very cartoony, and the characters just have no right surviving as long as they do.
Yeah, the last 4 episodes are genuinely some of my favorite Star Wars things ever.
Honestly, I feel like General Grievous is particularly susceptible to this sort of.
Oh yeah,
he doesn't kill many people in that show, and if if he does, it's usually like he swings the lightsaber and it cuts to black or cuts to another scene.
Yep. Meanwhile, in this, like, Darth Maul's flinging debris and it's cutting clones in half.
Reminds me of whatever it's called, the Warhammer Astartes.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I really recommend, if you can, check out the Siege of Mandalore. It is...
The Mandalorian?
Yes.
Oh shit, I need to watch The Mandalorian.
I have not seen anything of The Mandalorian besides Baby Yoda memes.
Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda.
The Mandalorian is also very well worth.
Is Baby Yoda and the Bad Batch? Is Baby Yoda a Bad Batch?
Honestly, I don't know.
I don't think he is. I don't think those timelines line up.
They kind of do, kind of a little bit.
I think from what I know, the Mandalorian's pretty like early Empire, I guess.
No, Mandalorian is immediately post Empire.
Well, there's a bunch of stormtroopers.
Yeah, it's an Imperial remnant.
Oh God, I hate how they've done the Empire in this. I don't know what you'd even call it. The post trilogy, the third trilogy, new trilogy.
Yeah, the sequel trilogy, right?
Sequels, yeah.
Oh yeah. I just like how they go from being this remnant, literally, to being super
yeah.
super.
I mostly like the sequel trilogy, but that's one of the biggest weaknesses.
I thought it was very interesting when I watched episode 7 that the Empire was the rebels essentially.
Yeah,
like the roles were reversed, and then the next movie it's the roles are reversed again because they blow up like 3 planets.
Yep. Yeah. That moment is where I think I lost the
also
feeling of
3 planets in a
underdogs.
single solar system.
Yeah.
One laser that splits off into several different lasers.
I just did not dig that at all. That was one of the few things that I just.
It's difficult. It's difficult to get into it too because you want to know what happened. Because you leave off at episode 6 and you want to know what happened to get to this point where now the Empire's a superpower again. And it's difficult to. You're gonna have to accept it as you go along. But this is the way
I just like the trend of these movies where they don't line up like the King Kong movies and the Godzilla are the same thing. They don't line up a director for the next one. They just sort of leave things up in the air for the next person to like ad hoc create an explanation for. And I feel it's very hollow. It's like nothing matters because it's just going to be like magically created. Like the reason's going to magically appear next time.
Yeah, they definitely didn't plan out the sequel trilogy very well.
That's kind of a J.J. Abrams problem. His style of writing is to leave mysteries. His style of writing is entirely dependent on I have to raise questions. I don't have to answer them.
Well, then Ryan Johnson took all the mysteries and threw them in the trash.
Yeah, granted, I really like The Last Jedi because it took the worst mysteries and was like, we don't need those. Like, the only people who cared about Rey's parentage were the fans, because they were like, the movie was never asking that question. It was never going, oh, Rey's family is super important.
It doesn't even matter. I hate. Oh, God, this is why I have like very little interest in Star Wars now. It's just so entrenched, and it's like I don't know. It's like entrenched in its tropes. Like, I don't care if she's a Skywalker. I don't care if she's a Palpatine. It doesn't matter, and it shouldn't be a. I guess it has to be due to the midichlorian thing, but
midichlorians.
It shouldn't matter what your parents are in this universe. It's also
It's
also kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth because it's sort of like European noble ideals being sprinkled into this sci-fi world where these people are literally are superhuman just by virtue of their genes.
Yeah, it makes the universe feel small.
Yeah, it's
especially it's small, and it also locks them into these narratives where you keep having to bring back Han Solo or his ghost or the ghost of another Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker 2 appears as clone. Palpatine
never really gone.
Exactly.
No one's ever really gone.
Yep. Hey, that's a revolver. Oh wait, no, that's not a revolver.
I feel like the only escape Star Wars has is like all of the original characters or the original actors dying. But then, yeah, exactly.
But that's only because she can't.
CGI. Even when Grand Moff Tarkin died, they put him in as a CGI. It didn't matter.
Literally all CGI. But though to be fair, it was pretty impressive.
Yes, like
it was alright.
And the way they re-edited Carrie Fisher's existing footage into The Rise of Skywalker was very, very well thought out.
I wouldn't know because I didn't watch.
It's my least favorite Star Wars movie, including some of the prequels.
Oh.
And it's not because it's a bad movie, it's because there's just nothing going on.
I hear there's too many things going on.
Yeah, but nothing of substance, nothing of quality.
It's over there.
3 seasons
So,
ago.
see, Aaron Paul just talked. Or Jesse, I mean.
I have heard it. Did Aaron Paul have a small role as an NPC in Cyberpunk 2077?
Maybe.
It's possible.
Maybe.
Oh, you just cut off Aaron Paul's line. No, he didn't die, of course, because he,
Trying to die here, bitch.
That would be a good time for a grenade.
My own private domicile, I will not be harassed.
Scan grenade.
Bitch.
He ran away because you hit him with a scan grenade. Coward.
Nah, dude, he didn't want me to hack his debit card.
Howard Bungo.
But yeah, like, The Mandalorian and Clone Wars Season 7, well, especially the last 4 episodes of Clone Wars Season 7 are everything I like about Star Wars.
Oh, jeez. Forgot there was a scan grenade.
naturally the stuff that gets away from the tropes and everything is the best stuff. Like the Mandalorian has nothing to do with anything that's to do with. It's only in the background that you know that it's the Empire's fault, or whatever. But besides that,
Nope.
it's completely the original characters, completely the original
Except
scripts.
for 2 episodes, or well, 3 episodes in season
Wow.
2.
I know one character that comes back.
Well, spoiler alert. I only know that.
Yeah, I
fucking
think
out of
it
this.
is a pretty decent spoiler if you.
I
It's
don't
a
know.
huge spoiler.
I don't know nothing.
No, I haven't watched any Mandalorian.
Me neither, but
I recommend it. It's not just good Star Wars, it's a good Western too.
I like Western.
Meanwhile, my beloved Star Trek just falls further and further on its depressing garbage hole of violence. I mean,
Yep.
Star Trek is turning into Cyberpunk 2077 before my very eyes.
Well, that would imply that Star Trek is turning good.
Whoa!
That implies that it's at least being patched. Star Trek's just getting more holes poked in
Like-
it.
Oh, okay.
It's being handled by people that have no idea what the hell Star Trek is.
Like in Star Trek, when you shoot someone with a when Picard shoots someone with a shotgun, because of course he does, I'm sure.
Do they
go
I
flying?
know they have phasers. I know they got like phaser
They
rifle
definitely just
things.
use like I don't think I've seen a single projectile weapon used in Star Trek.
Star
Sure,
Trek.
they exist in Star Trek Picard because that absolutely gets
Oh,
the
they
core of the series.
definitely do exist in Star Trek Picard. And I have a feeling there's probably like a rail gun or like a spinning wheel gun. It spins the bullets super fast, when it blows a guy's head off. And
Whoa.
it's
Oh, that
that's sort
sounds
of
like
the
so much Star Trek. Sounds like the
it's
core
the
of Star
new
Trek.
Star Trek.
I say
Picard.
this as someone who liked at least the movies that I saw of the reboots.
And the reboots movies are alright. I like
They're fun movies. I say this as someone who never really cared for Star Trek.
they're nice as standalone movies, but I dislike that they're canon because they, similar to the sequels, they have polluted the image of this franchise. They
That's
will
fair.
not be not canon. Well, like canonically, Romulus explodes because the star goes supernova, but nobody noticed until the exact minute it explodes.
Mm.
Which is also it's also just needless violence. It's not important to the setting. The setting is space adventure, but we're just having more of the Star Wars injection.
I like how space adventure is synonymous with Star Trek. Star Trek.
Yeah,
Literally in the
that's
name.
funny.
And yet, well, I'm not going to say that it's totally gone because there is adventure, but I think I saw online someone said something like the pitfall is that each episode is trying to be a movie, so they all have to have these huge giant stakes, huge violence, and then the episode ends, and then just like, oh my god, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
And then the next episode starts.
Okay,
time
that's
to
a
start
major
building
flaw that I have with a lot
Exposition leading to arc, leading to conclusion.
yeah, that's a major flaw I have with a lot of a lot of streaming-based shows. They all try to be like, okay, we have a movie budget. Let's be a movie. No. Don't pace yourself like a movie, because movies have inherent flaws that TV shows do not. Movies don't have as much time to actually give characters meat and motivation and development. If every episode is a mini movie, then it's just going from one event to the other with glimpses of character. And I don't say this to say that movies don't have character, but I say that more often than not, they don't utilize the time that they do have on character stuff.
You also have you have to pay attention to these characters because you only have 2 hours to live with them. While once the bombastic cinematic episode ends, unless the characters have brutally been murdered, which is a possibility, they're going to be around.
Yes. So you have to pace it well enough that you're like, yeah, you can have bombastic climaxes, but you also need to balance that out with character, with slowing down, with having them grow as people, not through what they experience, but what they grow to understand about themselves.
Yeah.
I remember one. I watched. It wasn't like an episode, but it was like a bunch of episodes edited together to make it like a long form episode. It was like they were inventing this spore drive that could teleport them around the galaxy using this fungus that connects the universe. And then the fungus also serves as an ad hoc afterlife. Like when you die, you get absorbed into the fungus, which sets a lot of precedent. But which is another problem with this formula, because they're trying to be this movie, and they're introducing movie level
Yeah, they're like,
lore.
yeah.
It's like
MacGuffins.
lore that affects the entire course of the show, but they need to inject it to make the episode more like a movie.
Yeah.
And then they have the spore drive, and then they use it to teleport around the galaxy until the temporal society from the future, 3000, like at the year 3000, because after the Starfleet has been like completely destroyed, they show up and they start scolding them. And then a character gets mad. I think he's like a virtual person. I don't know. He gets mad, and then he uses the fungus to destroy everything in the galaxy. No, yeah, he destroys every warp drive in the galaxy because he's upset. Of course, none of this makes sense, but it's.
I take it this was episode 2 or something, not the finale.
It's a cartoon
I
thing,
think it was like season 2 or 3, and in like the middle of the season as well.
Yeah. That was just one episode out of many.
Wow. That's the Marvel shows, the Disney Plus shows are kind of a mixed bag in that regard, because what they do well is they showcase character well. They use their time wisely when it comes to showing character in ways that the movies wouldn't. But what they don't do is they try to match the bombastic action set pieces and all that, and they just aren't equipped to do it. And as a result, not only do the characters behave in ways that are ridiculously out of character, because the show is being helmed by multiple writers, they also are kind of inept when it comes to action.
Yeah, I think that's definitely something I never considered. Daredevil's very martial arts focused, I guess. So is Iron Fist.
Yeah.
So is Luke Cage. So is Jessica Jones. They're all just people in New York City fighting each other in alleyways. And now you have WandaVision, where the character is like a witch with magic powers, and then one's a robot that can also fly around, and it's a very large jump in scale.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you have Falcon and Winter Soldier, which is kind of a mix between the two. Because one is just an assassin, but one can fly.
I mean, is that his only power? He flies?
I mean, well,
He has
got
big metal wings.
wings, yeah. He's got like
I guess he's like
wings, a wingsuit.
God, if I could fly, that would cure
Jetpack.
my fear of heights.
And
Does he have the Captain America shield now?
yeah, he's the new Captain America.
Oh.
Falcon?
Falcon.
Yup.
Jeez, I was about to say like he could probably use the wings as like bullet shields, but now he has an actual bullet shield. So.
Well, yeah, he did that too, but he now has that and the Captain America shield.
He's like a tank now. I imagine he can like sit there and like fold his wings up and then put a shield in front of him. And
Yeah, he actually does that on the show.
Roll into a ball and just hit people with might.
He kind of does that too.
Meanwhile,
Let me send an image.
you get the Winter Soldier who just has a gun.
Check this out. Well, he's got a gun and a metal arm.
I have like no knowledge on the Winter Soldier at all. I think I know like his name's Bucky. He uses a machine gun, which is just comical looking.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, that scene in Infinity War where he's just like He's like fighting these aliens
That's
with like a modern machine gun.
Usual thing.
He's just
That's not
standing
his
there,
usual
and
shtick.
everyone's whipping around at light speed with their powers, and he's just standing there.
Yeah, what
Damn,
he
you're really
usually
helping here,
does-
Bucky.
It's also a little weird because if someone with a machine gun would be that effective, why are they not bringing in the military?
Yeah, the thing about it is he's a fighter on par with Captain America, and he has the super soldier serum in him, in addition to having a metal arm and being trained as an assassin for 70 years.
Does the serum make him like more resistant to bullets and whatnot?
Not really, but he does have the metal arm that can block bullets.
Gosh, I could not imagine being like in a position like that, and not having like some sort of recourse to survive a headshot.
Yeah.
I gotta
Luckily,
get
he's
crafting
typically
level
like a
18.
he's a very sneaky kind of attack. He's the most notorious assassin in the history of assassins because he's been operating for 70 years.
How is he allowed to be around people? How is he not in prison?
Kind of.
The
The thing about it is he was
mind
brainwashed for
control?
so many years. Yeah.
His secret power is that he killed Tony Stark's parents.
Yep.
But
But yeah, he got brainwashed for so many years that his personality was basically erased, and it took Steve Rogers himself, who was his best friend back in World War II, to bring his personality back. And after that point, it's been a gradual process of erasing the brainwashing.
I think it'd be interesting to see some more period pieces from Marvel.
Ooh, yeah, I agree.
I feel like it's similar to other things where
Whoa,
it's,
this is
it's starting to
luxury.
jump.
This car has a MPH
Oh,
meter.
I actually like the look of this
wow.
car. It has like a very nice red interior with the red
Yeah,
glow, and then you
real
got the red glow of the lights above.
yeah, that's real cool.
Welcome to Night City.
But yeah, with,
Yeah.
like, with Marvel's modern, I don't even know what year it's supposed to be set in, like 2021. But
think
people
it's
literally have spacecraft and like Tony Stark has armies of androids and
He can call
Yep.
on some
Spider-Man's
membership.
suit has so many gadgets he might as well be Batman at this point.
Yep. And now Captain America has a jetpack.
Now Captain
baby.
America's Joe Biden.
Hello.
Well, that Captain America
Joe
is dead.
Biden. Joe
Is he dead?
Biden.
I mean, like
I think he died of old age.
But wait.
Joe
Oh
Biden.
yeah, because he went back in time, but then
Yep.
because he went back in time, he aged from that point on and is old in the present day.
Yep.
That took me a bit to.
What
oh,
the
jeez, what the
what just happened over there?
What?
I think like an entire row of cars just exploded.
Wow.
damn.
Oh, that's haunting.
We're on fire.
Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Are there
Maybe it's supposed to be like a
Yeah, that's
barricade,
perfect.
but they
Are the bandits gonna jump out at you now?
Whoa, they might.
It's disappointing. Like,
Fuck
like you
yeah.
drive right up to the barricade, if that's the point, and they do nothing.
Assassin.
Well, they made me go around, didn't they?
Assassin responsibly backs up his car. Actually looking back. Supposed to just hitting anyone who he hits.
But yeah.
Cars are gone now, right?
Mark
Yep.
theories are such an
God
interesting
damn it, they
idea.
are.
Welcome to Night City.
Welcome to Night City.
I guess it's
it's
at least a better when it used to be when you like you look away and the cars just completely disappear.
Yo.
That way in real life.
Now you have to go like 10 feet at least.
Captain Marvel was set in the 90s, which I guess these days counts as a period piece, because that's so doggone long away.
The only thing
Far
I
away.
know from that movie is Blockbuster. Like she falls into a blockbuster, right?
If I call in the Tigers,
Yep.
your lunch, honey.
Wait, what?
She falls into a blockbuster. She
Blockbuster movie?
yes.
I didn't reload.
Is Captain Marvel like successful? Like, did the
At
movie
falling
make
into a
money?
blockbuster, yes. Oh,
It made,
oh
like,
yeah.
it made like
Made
$1 billion.
Yeah.
No!
Really?
Yeah.
I think it mostly rode the Infinity War hype though.
I think so, yeah.
I think every Marvel movie that came out during that time was making a shitload of money.
Yeah, except for Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh,
That did
yeah.
not sell well.
I feel
No
like
one-
Captain Marvel's very I don't know, an interesting character. Doesn't have a very,
Yeah,
a very strong shtick to her. I don't even know what her power is besides flying.
Basically, energy
Rainbow
blast
beam.
and such. Yeah.
And she can survive Thanos' headbutt.
I've never been a fan of the character. The movie didn't do anything for me. It was a very mediocre movie. And her appearances in Endgame didn't do anything for me as well, because it was basically everything she had in that movie, but stripped down.
Didn't she like leave for a long time? Like she had like a reason to leave and then showed up right at the
Yeah.
ending?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
she was defending the cosmos after Thanos did his thing.
And then when she
That's-
comes back,
What business does she have defending the cosmos?
Well, she's the only spacefaring superhero.
Oh,
She's
that's
like
true.
ridiculously powerful.
what about the Guardians of the Galaxy?
Still though, from what I know of her, she seems like an asset that needs to be around.
Yeah.
Hey,
The thing
guys,
is,
Oh
look
my
at this.
god, what is this?
What?
Look at the screen. This guy.
What's going on?
Laying down underground.
Oh god.
In the ground.
He's upside down. Like he's crouching on the ground. Like there's reverse gravity on the other side.
well, he's already buried.
Damn. Falcon looks good with that shield.
Yeah.
Let's just look at that. It's cool.
Yeah, that's... Hold on, let me... It's such a cool look.
But I
Genuinely.
guess with the death of Captain America and the retirement of that
Oh, cool.
interpretation, I guess you'd say, you wouldn't be
Yeah.
seeing any like World War II movies coming out anytime soon.
Yeah. They tried another Captain America.
Oh yeah, the Agent D guy, I think his name
Yep.
is.
John Walker. And
Who?
Texas
What
Ranger.
is your opinion on him? I only saw the Cosmonaut review, and he was sad that the character didn't end up being a villain.
I mean, he did end up being a villain, just not one that got like
His
okay, he
comeuppance?
ended up being an anti-hero, I guess.
Right.
Like he's very much not a good person, but he still wants to be, if that makes sense.
Some of these you just have to fail. There's like no way to get all of them.
Looks very scuffed.
Yeah.
I like the blood all over the shield. It's a very
Yeah.
interesting image.
Yeah, that's after he had a heated America moment.
Dude, he's supposed to have blood on his shield.
Smash a
Hey,
bank robber's
hey,
head in or
hey,
something.
Cormy, look,
In
he's
front
trying
of
to grab the
everybody?
bullet. Oh, did you see it?
Yeah, he
Pulled the what?
smashed a terrorist's head in.
Dude, he's corrupting the image of Captain America, literally.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. That's his
Yeah.
shtick.
What universe
He's
is the Watchmen?
That technically DC, I think.
Like who would be the Watchmen equivalent of Marvel? If there isn't like I'm talking like the both the behavior as well as the sort of like dark
That's a
like
great
pessimism,
question.
I guess, like very brutal, pessimistic, hard-boiled, I guess.
CD Projekt Red rivals Ubisoft for open world busy work.
I'm trying to think actually. Maybe the Ultimates, like, because the Watchmen are basically they're they're blatant rip-offs of existing DC characters. Like
Who are they supposed to be?
Rorschach is a rip-off of the Question.
Isn't Owlman Batman? Yeah.
Night Owl is a rip-off of Blue Beetle.
Oh, I
thought you
know
were
him from
about
the fighting game.
A drone!
Except he's a rip-off of the original Blue Beetle.
I thought Night Owl.
Normal dude.
I thought Night Owl was a rip of Batman.
That too. In the movie, he's a rip-off of Batman.
Oh, okay.
I always found the movie very strange. I guess it's fine that it's supposed to be like a standalone thing, but it's very strange that like the entire cast is just dead. Like one of the characters literally dies in the opening scene.
Yep. Let me think.
I think his name's like the president or something.
The comedian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's he supposed to be?
I'm not sure, actually.
The Joker.
Might be. I do know that, what's his name? Dr. Manhattan is a ripoff of Captain Atom.
Oh, I thought Captain Manhattan was very interesting. He was the only interesting character to me.
Yeah.
Because he was actually a superhero.
I loved how his like it was a very interesting interpretation of the sort of like the thing that boys goes for with it. It's like the superheroes just get like in over their head.
Yep.
Well, then again, he just brutally murders like the studio audience for no reason.
Yep. Well, apparently, according to in the comic, he doesn't murder them. He just moves them.
What?
In the movie, he probably.
I didn't hear you over the loud shotgun blast.
Oh, in the comic, he doesn't murder them. He just moves them. In the movie, I think he just dusts them all.
Doesn't he like cause cancer to people around him or something?
No, that was a trick by Ozymandias.
It's so sad. Steve Jobs died of ligma. What the hell, Steve Jobs? Ligma balls.
Yes.
Joseph's slowly getting like the best shotguns and the best weapons in this game just to counter the first mission.
God. There's so much busy work and this ass is getting busy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
honestly,
wasting
Joseph,
time.
you're probably pretty good for 100%ing Death Stranding. I probably will come back to 100% that game, but oh my god. If you ever play Death Stranding, do not play past the fucking ending cutscene. It is a disappointment to say the least.
But it's just nothing happens.
It's not. Yeah, nothing happens. It's like it literally goes back 2 weeks in time because it's not. You're not able to do these deliveries anymore. So nobody interacts with you. There's nothing going on. It's like the game at its barest. You do the delivery, the hologram says the same stock line over and over again, licking your ass. Hey Sam, oh my god, it's in perfect condition. You're the best porter in the world. And then you hear that exact same line like 50 times in a row as you're doing these way too many delivery missions. Oh god. Well, which is unfortunate because I want to 100% it. I want that achievement.
Well, you're gonna have to listen to Guillermo del Toro or whoever it is.
God, I wish I could hear Guillermo del Toro, but he's missing. Once you finish the game, he's gone. Every character is gone besides the die-hard man to scold you whenever you try to place whenever you try to place a structure next to it, like an NPC house.
Isn't the Guillermo del Toro? It's not his voice. It's just it's just his model or his body.
Yeah, the Hartman as well is only the like Nicholas Refn, I think his name is, acts it, and then someone else voice acts. And then Guillermo is the same thing. Though he does sound pretty similar to Guillermo del Toro from what I've seen.
Yeah, I guess they must have gotten an impressionist.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like him. I don't know why they couldn't just use Guillermo del Toro.
Power shotgun.
He's not a voice actor, I guess. But
full potential unlocked far beyond.
I'm pretty sure it's exactly those two characters because I think everybody else has the same actor. Oh, maybe not Emily. I'm not sure.
Also, I posted a really cool edit.
Norman Reedus is actually, it's just his body, but it's actually Jesse Pinkman, the voice. Posted what, Jones?
I posted a very cool edit.
Who is this guy? Is this
that's the Wicked Soldier, Josh.
Yeah.
Why is it funny?
His face is very forgettable.
Yeah, it's Sebastian Stan.
Well, he has a haircut here, so it's not.
Yeah.
He usually has long hair.
As opposed to not having a haircut.
Yeah, usually he's.
Oh yeah, he does have long hair. I forget about that.
Yeah, usually he's more like this.
Yeah, that's the Winter Soldier.
Show me the optics.
Is he like captured by Soviets or something? Or what's with
Yep.
the winter?
Yep. He falls off the train. He's revived by a Soviet submarine or
Isn't
something.
that scene in the Isn't it in Germany? Like I remember they're fighting Nazis on the train.
Yeah, they
Nazis with the
yeah.
quotation marks.
Yeah. So I guess these are Soviets with equal quotation marks.
Dude, he's like Stroheim.
What?
Stroheim. He's a.
He's from JoJo and he has a fucking machine gun belly.
Ah.
He's
But he dies in
genetic-
Stalingrad.
Wait, does he die?
Yeah.
When does he die? I don't remember.
It's off screen. Like they say it in like the ending. Like when they're
Oh.
saying what happens to all the characters, it's just like, oh, and Stroheim fucking died in Stalingrad.
Well, I'm sure it was a glorious death.
I hate the look of optics on a pistol.
Really?
How am I supposed to holster this bitch? You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
I mean, you don't
Jack
see.
in.
Jackie. Jackie after.
Jackie Wells.
Who's
The
that?
person you'll never talk to?
Who's he?
That's a good question.
Exactly. You don't know because you're talked up.
Every time he opens this menu, every time I'm trying to figure out what's happening here. I think it's like Snake almost like the game. I mean, like the snake goes around and like grabs at the squares. I think it's like supposed to be like going along the
Action die curve. This whole game is just a game of action die curve.
I wonder if that website still exists.
I don't see why not. Let's see here.
Flash is
Oh, you're right next
dead,
to it.
so
Action die curve just means some terrible.
Derp.
I think it means like pay attention to the curve, literally. Like,
yeah, probably attention.
yeah, I think it's like watch the
Watch the line.
Yeah, it is a pretty accurate
Oh!
title.
Oh?
Like, watch out for the
Announce
line.
your presence, damn
It's
it!
gonna fucking kill you.
Wait a minute, is that an electric shotgun?
Yes, sir.
Is she getting up?
You should fix that. She's a maelstrom. Look at the red eyes. She's red eyes. She's a maelstrom. Maelstroms deserve to die. Kill her.
Yes, they
No.
do.
No, kill her. No. Oh.
If they have the willpower to survive twice, I'm going to give them the gift of life.
They all survived.
A second chance. That's true. They all do. So you really just gotta kill that guy.
Is there any Marvel characters have a well, I guess since the are there any Marvel characters who have like a distinct advantage against Thanos? Because from what I know, he doesn't have any powers, but he just brutally murders his way through the cast.
Yeah.
But
Thanos
Like-
snap.
Like,
Well-
are we thinking like powerhouse kind of characters? Like
Yeah,
people who-
Oh god, I'll nearly brain
Like,
this.
imagine a character who just like fucking
hi?
obliterates him with their own finger snap, just like a finger
Well,
snap, and then he blows his head off.
the one who got
Oh god.
really close in the battle, or that defeated him pretty easily, was Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, Scarlet
thought it
Witch.
was
Yes. Thor as well. Well, it depends on the day.
Thor defeated him. Well, he technically defeated him when he had Infinity War, but he still didn't win because
Yeah.
he threw the big accident. But he surprised him, so I don't know if you can count that.
I wonder if his
Yeah,
Fortnite training helped.
Thor
I mean,
the gamer.
Thanos is in Fortnite, so
It's true.
well, was
And
in
now
Fortnite
Thor
at
is as
least.
well. Thor is as well now.
Is he?
Yeah.
God, I have no idea what's going on in Fortnite anymore. Because
Let's see,
it's been so long that the updates. Just,
Master Chief, let's go!
okay.
You come back.
There is one who has a very. Hold on. Let me see if I can find.
Are these original songs or are they?
I don't know.
The dirge. I know a dirge.
Dirge? Alright.
The dirge from
Golden Mountain.
Golden. I keep thinking I was playing Drill Bit Golden Mountain, but no, I played the French Frog.
George St.
Did you play
P.
Lisuardo? No.
No, I played Drill Bit in the Golden Mountain reboot thing.
Wait, Thornton?
No, I have a distinct memory of Lisuardo. No, never mind. I was gonna say.
No, I played.
I have a distinct memory of Lisuardo putting a gold bar under a bed, but no, that was the French one. The French frog.
Oh, my character makes no sense in this universe because no one is French, and French does not exist. But whatever.
I am not impressed with your performance.
I don't
It was
care.
fine, like, because the entire shit was from the continent.
That's true. Yeah, I can get away with it. Far off land.
Though it also was like kind of hard to suspend disbelief when more characters are entering. Like, how are they showing up?
My character kept surrendering over and over. Or no, he kept getting defeated. He never surrendered. He was incredibly switchy because I badly spec'd his. I gave him no constitution.
He was also very when he actually did hit, he had that very powerful grung ability that. God, I don't even know how. I don't even know how Wizards of the Coast actually allowed that to fucking work like that. When
What?
When you touch someone with the grung, you have a chance to poison them, and also deal 1d4 damage. The damage isn't it's nice because monks have 1d4 damage by default, so it's 2d4, but poison is a very strong ability that I don't understand how they thought it was a good idea to make every single punch a grung throws potentially poison an enemy.
Grung is official class, right? So
I think it's like a charity race. Like they made it for like the proceeds that they got from the race went to charity. And I think from memory, I think poisoned gives disadvantage on attack, and it also makes disadvantage on constitution checks and a bunch of crap. Should not be. I allowed it.
I want.
It wasn't that bad because, especially since your frog was so badly statted, it was constantly going down.
I bounced it unintentionally, making my guy pretty terrible. So it all worked out in the end. And then when I finally respec'd him, I stopped playing Golden Mountain. So.
Yeah.
Cheated
A
Joe!
poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, which is like 90% of the checks.
Yeah. Just go around and poison everyone with one hit.
The one thing that which is also harebrained. I mean, it's not even like a. I was gonna say like, oh well, at least they have this, but it shouldn't be. Whatever. They have the I think it's like a set DC 12 save, which is stupid. It's not how anything in D&D works. It always scales, but
Something in that garbage, but I can't get it.
Is that a debit card?
Nah. If I shoot it, I'll alert the guards.
Jones posted Thanos getting turned into a skeleton. Is that Dr. Doom?
Yep.
Damn.
Hold on, wait, I can do this.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say the
Doctor.
because it doesn't because the save doesn't actually increase. The poison ability is super strong at like level 1, level 5-ish. And then you get to like level 10 and it becomes almost useless. And then you got 10 more levels of having this useless crap ability that never poisons anybody. So it's a double-edged sword that poisons you.
Come on, show yourself!
Probably didn't need to do that.
Can't believe Thanos got killed in one page.
What is he been doing to Thanos?
It's hurting him.
Fatality. Hold on, wait.
He's glomping him.
Fatality.
I was able to kill him in just a couple panels. Seems awfully
That's still-
overpowered.
What is his
That's
ability?
Dr.
Does he like
Doom.
disintegrate him?
Basically, Dr. Doom has this unique ability to screw over the gods.
What?
He will, no matter what happens, always come out on top and gain their powers. In this situation, he had taken the powers of the Beyonder, who is basically the god of the Marvel Universe, or at least one of them.
Is that his proper shtick? I feel like that's a bit too highbrow for like old Fantastic
his-
Four cartoons. Like I imagine he probably has like a more simplistic power set.
Yeah.
His actual power set is basically he is a master sorcerer and
Sorcerer?
Yep, and he's a genius inventor. So he's basically making magitech.
So he's like in Mysterio but with powers.
Oh,
Yup,
what
he's
what
like-
is it? What is his Does he have any sort of relation to Doctor Strange?
Oh,
In a
Doctor.
sense, he was basically the
There's
number
zero
2
enough.
sorcerer on the
Look left, let's do
like Doctor Strange is the only sorcerer on the entire planet who's better than him.
Is it like close enough that if they fought, he could probably
Yeah.
kick his ass?
Yeah, like if he fought, depending on the day, depending on what happens and how Doctor Doom plans, because he's also the second smartest man in the world.
I feel like with Magitech, it's just like kind of equalizes it a bit too much.
Significantly.
Like I imagine, like doesn't he
Yeah.
have to flail his hands to do the casts? Like probably just like some some sort of like restraint, pin his arms to his hands, and can send him to a portal to Antarctica.
Yeah, like he could easily do that.
Oh my God, that reminds me of that movie, Jumper, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Jumper.
Interesting concept, but it's just
Bad.
Yep.
and the only thing I remember from that movie is the character, like just dropping these people in very sadistic locations. Just, I mean, I get that you're trying to kill this guy, but I mean, do you have to strand them in the ocean or in the snowy mountains?
Great Pyramid of Giza. There you go, bye. Was that Justin Timberlake in that movie, or was that something else?
I think it was like a
Hayden
no-name
Christensen.
actor. Like
Hayden Christensen and
Never-
Jamie Bell.
So listen.
never seen again.
This Ripper Doc,
And fun fact, Jamie Bell went on to play the Thing in the Fantastic Four reboot.
could you go grab her from those psychos?
The
Her brother would
Fan
be
Four
great.
Stick.
Yup, Fan Four Stick.
God.
With the literal worst Doom ever. Like, Doom in that movie was... He was so different, they were considering naming him Victor Domashev.
I can't wait
sounds
till
like Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I can't wait till the third Fantastic Four reboot by Marvel.
I hope it actually
Fantastic Four is
works.
not it's never been a property that interested me. I think I had like a Fantastic Four video game, and the only thing I remember
Yeah.
from it was like Iceman, which isn't even a. Is he a Fantastic Four? Is he like the fifth Fantastic Four?
Nope.
Uh,
Actually, I think the fifth member of the Fantastic Four is Spider-Man.
What is Iceman then? Is he just like a
He's just
friend?
an X-Man.
Who the
He's just
hell?
a mutant.
What the hell's Iceman?
Oh, maybe it was an X-Men game.
It might have been. Let's see. There's been a lot of X-Men games. What kind of game was it?
The Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
I think it was like depending on the character you played, it was like a very different sort of experience. Like the Iceman missions were like.
Oh, that was an X-Men game.
I
Yes,
think
it
it's
was
like
Iceman was on a slide, right?
Yeah,
He's on
he-
an ice slide all the time.
yeah, he's like Frozone, I guess. Like he's like,
Mhm.
walking around or gliding around on that. A
Yup.
bit like that. What is that? I don't think it ever had a name, but that pathing tool from Roblox where you guys got after obbies.
Yup.
Oh wow. I never heard
But yeah,
Frozone.
it was like that, and I think one mission was like you had to cool a nuclear reactor by freezing it from
Yep.
the sky.
I remember that.
Oh,
yes.
come on!
And one was like you were battling around
Fucking kidding me.
the Statue of Liberty.
The only X-Men that has always has like jumped out at me was Nightcrawler. I think he's a very interesting character.
He's fantastic. I love
Oh,
Nightcrawler.
he's my favorite X-Man. He got a cool power.
Nightcrawler, Cyclops, and Gambit.
But he's also
are
a
the best.
character from the very limited amount of like, things I've seen of X-Men. He's always sort of like, well, I mean, I guess invisible as his power
Dice,
implies,
slice,
but
and
he's
dice!
he never shows up.
Yeah.
He was in
I
what
guess
was it?
maybe because he's like he's weird looking. Like, maybe it's too hard to
Hey, move your ass!
make up him.
Yeah. Like he's only appeared, I think, in
What?
3 movies out of the
Right.
X-Men's like 7 or 8 movies.
I know he had a pretty prominent role in X2 and also
Yes.
First Class. But
Not in First Class. That was his
on
dad.
First Class?
Nope. It was
Oh,
in
okay.
Apocalypse that he was in.
Okay.
Okay, not prominent, but he was in it.
I think it's cool how he has to kind of focus so he doesn't end up teleporting inside a wall.
I like those.
It's like, oh my god. How frightening with that.
What was that?
Yup,
What was that
that's-
character from?
Would be grateful.
Oh my god, I don't even remember what this movie was called. I think it was First Class, maybe. It was something.
Was he the red one that teleported?
No. It was a character related to this. There was a character that I remember specifically played by Will.I.Am, and he gets killed by a character
Kestrel.
teleporting into him and breaking his spine or something.
Yup.
God.
Kestrel.
What actually happens? They like put their hand in him and
Yeah, as he basically, I think the shtick was in that movie when he teleported, he was like he needed to reform. So the guy who killed him timed his teleport, so he teleported onto his fist. Nightcrawler in the comics actually died in a similar way.
My skin crawl.
Like there was some sort of missile or something heading for somebody, and he teleported into the missile.
That's some stuff that guy.
That reminds me of something, but I don't know what.
Let me see if I can find the. Let me see. I don't know if it was a missile or what.
What?
What is this stupid
Oh, I know what it
fucking
reminds me of.
minigame?
Got jack and shit from that.
Think you're clever, huh?
Joseph, what are you even doing now? I've been watching the stream and I just like I'm watching you kill people over and over again, but I have no idea. Like, are you doing police missions or what are these people doing? Are they corporate enemies or?
Joseph's deep in the lore, he can't answer.
God, give me a paragraph or something. Holy shit.
Give me an indentation.
Yeah.
This is one
Okay.
long-winded
Yeah.
expository. Joseph, what are you doing now? What's this mission?
What is that? Is it like a computer chandelier?
What's that, bro?
I found the-
Maybe you
I
sit
found
in
the
between
death-
them and see like 6 screens at a time or something.
Bamf.
No!
So that's the sound he always
Oh,
makes when he
what?
teleports. He bamfs.
I guess it is a Bamf. Could go-
I also like how he's
Into the line for you.
I don't even know what ethnicity he's supposed to be, like Eastern European.
He's German,
Oh, I thought he was.
I believe.
Fight
Middle
and die,
East.
mother.
Nope.
I always thought he was
Nitro is
from,
German.
like, Poland or something.
Jesus Christ.
No, that'd be Magneto. Magneto is from Poland,
Oh yeah.
which is interesting because he's always portrayed as British.
Honestly, I feel like this is it's not even
Are you even hitting that guy?
I feel like it's a common trope in a lot of media to portray like strange accents as British. Like
Yeah.
I noticed a lot. I noticed it very recently playing Rome Remastered. A lot of characters, and this goes for all of Total War, but Romans would apply
Yeah.
to mine. The Romans speak in British accents. The Carthaginians speak in British accents. Like Celts speak in British accents. It's honestly feels like a little insulting in a way, like offensive.
Yeah.
These characters are being misrepresented. I guess it's maybe to be like to show that they're posh, and they're high class Romans. But I mean, is a Roman accent that different from an Italian accent?
I know in Gladiator, pretty much everyone has an English accent. Even
Yeah,
though
exactly.
they're Romans.
Very good friend in Rome by the name of Sussus.
I think this has also sort of changed how Roman it's become a part of pop culture as well. It's not just part of these movies. Well, I guess they perpetuate it, but I feel like whenever someone reads like Roman dialogue, they always have some sort of British influence on it.
Yup.
Maybe it's Shakespeare is part of that.
Yeah.
You know, because
I
he's
honestly think it is.
Julius
And
Caesar.
there's also a lot of English poets and whatnot that had a strong interest in Rome.
Yup.
Yeah.
In fact, that in that ambition quote that talked about for Beyond Good and Evil 2, the constant dev hell game. That's from a Roman play from Albert Tennyson, I think.
Go figure. I mean, it makes sense because Rome is kind of at the time the only unknown. Or not the only, but the greatest unknown.
It's also, I think, in a way, a lot of these people aspire to Rome, because at the time of England, at the time of Tennyson, for example, civilization, or organized civilization, is still sort of fleshing itself out. It wasn't very long ago that people were living in castles, and Rome was not a people who lived in castles before castles were even much of a thing.
Yep.
So I think they see a lot of Rome in themselves.
Yup. It was alien enough at the time to be different
You're gonna get it now.
intriguing, but it was also similar enough that it was comforting, I suppose.
This guy.
Like Roman culture, I imagine.
Jesus.
I mean, it was very different. It was a Puritan culture versus a very un-Puritan culture.
Oh shit!
So, I think a lot of been whitewashed by history as well. A lot of the very grim aspects of it, and Rome is very grim. Like, I mean, oh Jesus Christ! Especially due to the government. Like the Roman Republic was not a thing for probably like 90% of Rome's existence. Yet it's very commonly associated with Rome for some reason.
Yep.
I think Greece has a lot to do with that because people see Greece, they see
Oh my God.
origins of democracy. They see republics, philosophers, and then they see Rome, which is trying to be Greece for a lot of its history, but it's not. It's a violent culture. It's very I don't know. I wouldn't say fascist, but it's very brutal, I guess. It's
Yeah.
it's a warrior culture. It's not a
Yeah.
democracy, and also a lot of this comes out in their government because Rome has probably been burned to the ground probably like 20 times in its existence, and a lot of it has to do with just infighting and squabbling.
Yup.
But like
So much of Rome's history is probably like stuff we can't even fathom.
you'll
the Roman
you'll
Republic-
hear of people like a senator doesn't like another senator, and you'll think like, oh, like, compare it to modern day where like senator will just trash talk someone. No, a Roman senator has the right to like form angry mobs, go to the senator's house and fucking kill them. As long as I mean, as long as they pay enough people the right amount of bribes, they're gonna get away with it. Or they have enough clout to just try me, bitch. If you have a problem with it, form your own angry mob and we'll see who wins.
Exactly. It was politics by way of who shouted louder.
Joseph
and who
probably
had
dead.
more money. So
Assassin, there you go. Load that last checkpoint.
I think
Assassin,
he's shell shocked.
have you loaded your last checkpoint? He's just enraptured by the talks of Rome.
Have you eaten your final haul?
I've loaded my last checkpoint. I'm done with the city.
He's leaving the city.
It's very interesting that well, I guess it's not that interesting. I was going to say it's very interesting that Rome is so heavily associated with Catholicism and Christianity, despite being a pagan city. But then again, everything was pagan at once at one time.
And at the same time, it was also the birthplace of Christianity.
And also the actual places where Christianity would seek its origins are, very, very conflict-ridden, very split apart across various faiths, seeking their own slice of the pie.
That is it's very fascinating to think of those early days of some sort of faith or religion.
It's also very interesting that what was I gonna say? It's very interesting that these people how quickly Christianity spread from the Middle East to somewhere like the Italian peninsula, where you see these very early graffiti in Rome, like 100 AD, not very long after the death of Jesus.
Yeah.
You see Christian graffiti all over the place. You see records of Christian revolts very, very soon after. It's very in a way it's almost like the rise of Islam, which I guess isn't very surprising since they're very similar in conceit.
Yep.
I mean, if anything, Christianity is one side of the coin to Judaism, and Islam is the other.
I agree. It makes sense a lot, actually.
We are like, I think we're like 5 hours into the stream, and Joseph has made no progress in this game.
He has not.
He's made progress, but not the progress that matters particularly. Well, he's upgraded his gear and leveled up, I suppose. Joseph just passed out.
I think he's dead.
I think he was about to click, but he just ran out of willpower.
What is Nightcrawler doing in this comic?
Dying.
What happened? Is he like?
I think what's about to happen in that moment is that bald fella, Bastion, who's basically like a humanoid robot who has infiltrated the government, is about to kill Hope Summers, who's Cyclops' granddaughter from the future.
Oh. but does he get disintegrated or something, or?
He's basically teleporting onto Bastion's hand to stop him from impaling Hope.
But what happens after that? He seems to like he does the
He
Banff
teleports
things.
away with Bastion.
Oh.
He teleports Bastion's arm off, I think.
Okay, I see.
I don't remember reading this, but I know it happened, so.
Who's the guy who's putting his arm or that kills him in the end?
That's Bastion. That's he's like a humanoid. He's like a robot who hates mutants for some reason, and he infiltrated the U.S. government as some all-powerful authoritarian figure to.
So he's just the equivalent of Ultron, basically, right?
Yeah, basically, he's like an anti-mutant Ultron.
Also, is it just me? My memories of the X-Men movies is very has faded over the years. But is it just me, or did Cyclops not get a lot of screen time? I seem to remember
none.
he was like a very almost minor character, and then he dies. That's the end of it.
Yep, that's basically what happens.
I remember watching the movie as a kid and being just very bewildered. The character that had no time to develop itself just dies. And he's also a very important character at that. He's like the counterpart of Wolverine, from what I know.
Yep, like he's. What's interesting though is the dynamic between the two is very different than what the movies present. The movies present him as the Boy Scout, the goody good to Wolverine's tough real hero, all that. But no. Wolverine is a softie.
Hey Nick, what's with the
Yeah, I hear that.
Wolverine is a softie.
Oh.
Cyclops is not a goody good. He's what people called in the there was a period of the X-Men comics where Cyclops went revolutionary. He decided, screw it. If
Is
mutants aren't going to be heard...
Is he sympathetic of Magneto?
He's sympathetic to him in the sense that he understands that, like, good people have to do bad things sometimes. Or, like, nobody would care about mutants. Nobody cared about their issues. Like, nobody. It would never stop. Unless somebody made it news. So it's not like he stopped being a hero, but he stopped being willing to be like, oh yeah, we've got to play nice with the humans. We've got to be unified with them and make friends and be buddy buddy. No, he was like, all right, I'm going to a private island with all of my people who, because of Scarlet Witch, were basically endangered because she wiped out all but like 100 of the mutants on Earth.
Did you say Scarlet Witch?
Yeah.
What? Is it the same sort of character as the one in the show?
Yep. She at one point just decided no more mutants.
Alright.
Yeah. And because of that, mutants were an endangered species. And in the wake of a big mutant disaster, Cyclops went, all right, screw it. I'm going to a private island. We're going into total isolation. And if you still have a bone to pick with us, we'll kill you.
Am I remembering it right? But I'm pretty sure I remember right. But wasn't there a comic where Wolverine has to kill some kid because he's gonna like blow everybody up? Like,
yep.
What was the context
the thing
of
about
that?
Logan. It was basically that. It's just a mutant who
like his power was to kill everybody around him on accident.
Yeah, his mutation. Yeah, it was like a toxic mutation or something. And so Logan went in trying to recruit him at first, but then realized that mutation was too dangerous to control.
Honestly, I feel like he's like the worst person to send to execute someone.
Yeah.
He's already troubled enough.
He's gonna brutally murder you.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He's also like super, like he's got a gruff exterior, but he's incredibly like soft-hearted.
Oh yeah, I know, but I mean like power set wise, like he has knives for hands. He's gonna stab it in there.
Yep.
No, Wolverine! lifts him up and throws him out a window.
Did the kid know that he was coming to kill him?
I don't think the murder was the first goal. I think he found out how dangerous it would be. Like he probably came. If I remember correctly, he came there with some sort of cure, but then it was like when he got there, like Logan himself was hurt badly because of this person, because of this kid. So it was like, all right,
Did
if
like
it's
nuke him or
hurting
something?
me,
And he,
yeah, it's some sort of passive poisonous gas or something.
well, like you gonna just isolate someone like that? Like, well, I guess you can't unless you want to just fucking send him into prison somewhere.
Yeah, I think the thing of it was that like his gas field or whatever was expanding.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, was there This is a very vintage memory, but I seem to remember watching the Batman animated show as a kid, and there was a villain that was like a child.
Yeah, baby doll.
What was the shtick beyond that? Was she like not able to age?
Yeah, she wasn't able to grow, and she was in her mid-40s, and she was having a midlife crisis because she used to be an actress on a big sitcom, and she isn't able to physically change, so she still feels like she did back then. She's clinging onto her fame from those days, despite the fact that she literally, like, everyone else has moved on. The show ended badly, so she abducts all her castmates for a reunion.
Was that the like ending of it? Was it like once that
Yeah,
happened, character was pretty much retired?
I think she came back a couple times, but nothing was as notable as that because I think the one time she did come back, it was because I remember what it was. There was a castmate of hers, a former castmate who was a kid who played like her sister or something, and she grew up to be beautiful, absolutely gorgeous woman. Meanwhile, this baby doll gal, who's in her 40s, is still looking like a baby. So she's envious of this person, and she wants her life. She wants to feel like an adult.
I don't know what this was. I'm not even. It might have been Batman. It might have been Superman. I don't know. But I remember this show I watched, and it was like an apocalyptic future. Well, actually, no. I remember a few apocalyptic shows regarding superheroes, but I remember in one it was like I think society had like broken down into like this tribal thing. And the world was very dark and grim, and the
Yeah.
I think the
Snyder Cut?
shut up. I think the superhero was like sent back in time, but they didn't have as much powers maybe, and they had to like lead the tribe, I guess.
I think that was an episode of Justice League.
Maybe.
Because okay, so what I remember is, if I'm not mistaken, I think you're thinking of an episode of Justice League where Superman is sent into this future where he's like he first has to survive because he has no powers there. The sun is red on this new Earth, and he had to fight off wolves and other creatures.
Wasn't he like a fighter pilot or something?
Oh,
It might have been a different episode, but I remember specifically Superman is shot down and he kills some things next to his craft.
This is ringing a bell as well, but I don't think it was a Superman thing. I think maybe it was Green Lantern?
Maybe. No, it wasn't Green Lantern. I remember it specifically like it was like an oddity. Like it was like strange that this character was in a plane in the first place.
Let me think. Because that's kind of ringing a bell. do you remember what he killed?
I think it might have been animals. I'm not sure. I think it was like it might have been wolves, like you said.
Whoa.
Josh, we're talking about.
But also, it might have also been enemies. Actually, now that I think of it, might have been like I think it was like I have a vague memory in my mind that he was shot down over Korea or something, and he was killing Korean soldiers or something.
Oh, okay, okay. You might be thinking of Justice League: The New Frontier.
Is that very new?
It was an animated movie, I think,
I
where
don't know about if it was that one.
it was a period piece that was all about it was Green Lantern before he became Green Lantern, and he was a fighter pilot. He was shot down over Vietnam, and he had to kill a Korean soldier.
Maybe. The one thing that also comes
I
to
said Korean, I
mind.
meant Vietnamese.
One thing that also comes to mind was I think it was set in like in a desert region. Like I remember specifically an image of this character fighting something, whether it was a wolf or a soldier or whatever, and it was a shadow cast on a mesa, like a rock mesa, which makes the Vietnam thing sort of, not as realistic.
I might know of something. Let me see.
Another thing I watched, and this one, I think I asked you before and you didn't know what it was, but it was like this post-apocalyptic thing where I think it was Batman, and he was sitting on this computer looking at the world, and it was like completely obliterated, and it was like the Division basically. It was covered in snow. It was obliterated, and I think a lot of characters were dead. Maybe Batman was like one of the last ones, or maybe it was like Nightwing or something like that. Something related to Batman.
Yeah.
And I mean that's all I remember. I think he's.
Let's see.
Engineer Gaming.
Sasa,
Marines.
what happened? Did you die?
Got something to drink.
Oh.
Drying.
Drinking.
Just Josh asked what
Oh,
the state of Fortnite was. So I went over to MMA archives, and that's what I saw.
They also have it's interesting to see these celebrity crossover events with Fortnite. It's definitely not something that we saw as kids.
Yeah.
It's weird because the popularity of something can increase massively just because it gets features on Fortnite. Like no one, all these 12-year-olds didn't know what John Wick was until he was a Fortnite skin, and then now everyone knows John Wick now, or John Wick, or his popularity was massively increased from that point.
Yeah. The first big thing I can remember Fortnite doing was like a Travis Scott concert or something.
Yeah, and then
Hey,
wasn't Travis
Scott? Wasn't the Travis Scott concert Roblox?
No. That was Fortnite. Lil Nas X was Roblox, which is very surreal to watch.
Little Nas X. We talking about? Did he sponsor Core Blocks?
Let me find it.
I might actually know what you were referring to with the desert thing.
What is it?
It might be an episode of X-Men Evolution, Blind Alley.
Maybe.
Where Cyclops
I've never heard
is
of that
transported
show.
to a desert. He battles wolves in the desert. He's completely stranded alone.
Do you have any screenshots of it, or
I'm
pictures?
gonna provide some. I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna stream what I think might be the scene in question.
God, this sucks.
What's up?
Oh, same. Dude, what sucks?
Roblox
Old may never
presents-
know. Oh, maybe he's talking about.
Oh, I remember this. I think I blocked this out of my memory. That's all I didn't remember. Forcefully blocked it.
Let's see. Oops. Is this ringing any bells?
No, I don't think so. Because I specifically remember some sort of. Actually, now that I think about it, I seem to remember that after this character kills whatever he kills, he goes to like an American diner. So I think it was set in like the U.S. West somewhere.
Okay. American diner.
I think it was like a very classic roadside diner with a
Yeah.
the cliche hearty waitress,
quicker to just yeet yourself at shit.
What?
Excuse me, Sasson. Can you repeat
What?
yourself? Can you repeat yourself there?
Okay, hear me out.
Okay.
Taking
Sasson.
all this time. This is a fucking cannon. Taking all this time to do all the stealth and all the cute little interactive.
You're not streaming
IO.
anymore.
Yeah, you're not. We're
Yeah.
not. We can't see what you're doing. Sasson. We have no frame of reference. There we go.
But like, we're doing
Okay,
all
so
this,
that's fine.
this sneaky shit when you can just throw yourself.
Though
at
I
the
will
enemy
say,
and-
of the imagery that you've shown so far, Jones, it does look kind of similar.
Yeah, I think I might have an idea of what you're referring to.
Roblox.
HBO Max. David,
Let's see.
give me your HBO Max password.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know it.
Also, regarding the Batman one, I think the animation style was kind of different from the usual. I remember it was
Okay.
kind of, it was almost like a,
Uh,
oh gosh, I'm not even sure how I'd describe
Them
it.
quick-
In a way, it was
I
almost
like
like
the way-
anime-ish, I think.
So kind of like.
I love anime.
Hold up, hold up.
Jolene
Like-
Cujo from Star.
This middle one.
No,
Right here?
no, I think it would look better than that. I think it was like pretty high quality.
I like the
Animation.
Batman on the left.
I think it's Batman Beyond, maybe.
Was it like this style?
Batman Beyond Thunderdome.
Maybe.
Show
Well,
the
how-
Snyder
Like,
Cut.
well-
How recent is this though? Because
This was
I must.
2008.
Oh, yeah,
Jacking in, brothers.
Are you sure you just didn't have a nightmare a la Snyder Cut and then
No, I very like what because I stopped watching TV at like a very almost instantaneously, I guess. I have a lot of like memories of just sitting at the CRT and just watching TV, and without having to without having it being clouded by a lot of more TV, I suppose.
DC Universe?
Let's see. What would it be?
What would it?
Kelly's wacky characters.
Might it have been here?
Is that
Yeah,
Bird Girl?
get in.
Hereafter? Here? Does
Is
this
that-
ring a bell?
No.
Oh, wait, was that
Rings
Bird Girl
true.
from
God,
Harvey
no.
Birdman?
That animation does not look like it.
As in the Superman thing, or the
Oh.
superhero without powers.
Yeah, I
Martian
think
Man.
that it was an art style similar to this. I remember it being very reminiscent of this.
I'm looking for where.
Also, I seem to remember the character might have had a beard, but
Aha.
Yes, brother.
but when I say beard, I think it was like I think they grew the beard.
Yeah, I got you. So it would have been potentially. What? Go back. Like here?
That does ring some bells. I think that might actually be the tribal one.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Is it Bugs Bunny?
This is what
Like
rings
I can
bells to
sprint
me.
with a super shotgun, but I can't sprint with the LMG.
Oh, this is very familiar set piece. 'Cause, you know, we literally have the mesa in the background.
Yep.
That's Saturn.
There's.
Like a
Yep.
Saturn.
There's
Oh,
Red
I
Sun.
think I remember it a bit more now. I think I remember that this was supposed to be like a facsimile of Earth, and that
It's kind of. It's basically, yeah.
and I think like the diner was specifically like brought with him or something, and that he drives to. Yeah, I remember this fuel. I remember he puts the fuel in the car.
Yep.
Oh, we got it.
This
We
is
got it. We found it.
Let's see if we can trigger any more memories here.
No,
This is,
I'm not
like,
sure where this
full-
fighter jet memory came from. No, well,
And there's the beard.
Oh, and there's the wolves.
And then
Yeah,
let's
and
see.
then-
There's the
If my
shadow
memory's
of
correct,
Mesa.
there's a shadow of them being fucking brutally murdered by Superman.
I believe you're right, because look,
Why is this guy afraid of wolves? Isn't he Superman?
he doesn't have powers here.
Yeah,
Why not?
yeah, that's why the memory was kind of stark to me because I remembered it being Superman, but I'm also curious why Superman would not just fly away from this danger.
Or zap them with your laser eyes. Oh, she's got a sledgehammer.
And
He's got
flares.
flares. Oh, he's making a
I think he was making a spear or something.
Making a sword.
sword. Wow.
A sword out of rebar.
Flare?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's Superman, right?
Yeah, that's true.
He made a perfect samurai
Though,
sword.
though he's man at this point. He's not really super.
True. True.
He's
I,
man.
I would ditch the cape at this point.
Yeah, why would Superman need a piece of
Well, I mean,
rebar?
it keeps you warm, I guess.
That's true.
And then let's see, he drives.
Yeah, I seem to
Driving.
remember he drives to a certain point where the wolves get like a bit too aggressive for their own good, and he has to
Yep.
kill them.
I think you might. Yeah, that might be here. Maybe. Maybe.
Though there's no light source for any shadow.
Yeah, they're getting too aggressive.
The moonlight.
And then
Oh, he slices one of their heads off. Oh god.
no shadow yet.
Anti-pregnancy policies.
What?
That's exactly what we're watching, Sasson. Good job.
To be fair, anti-pregnancy policies are pretty fucking good in Cyberpunk, considering how terrible the world is. I wouldn't want
yep,
to
there
bring
it is.
anybody into this world.
There it is. This is basically Superman Samurai Jack.
Yeah, I was about to say Samurai Jack.
And then I think
Is
this is that
the dog from
Okami.
Yeah, that's what I have to say.
That's what I was about to say. Dude. He's got the same color and the same
The symbol
symbols
on
on
the back.
his. Oh shit! He killed
Oh,
Okami.
okay, so there was no shadow, but he did brutally murder them. Yeah,
no,
oh,
no,
wait,
he
never
didn't.
mind. Never mind. He did not.
Wait, did he kill
I think what you
Okami?
might be.
We killed Okami. Look, he has Okami pelt. Oh Jesus!
Maybe there's like an episode related to this, or maybe it's a development, or because
What you
I
might be thinking
remember
of.
Superman is shot down, or someone like Superman, and I specifically remember a shadow of a character being, dealt with.
Yeah. What you might be thinking of in regard to the shadow. What I'm hooked on is the diner thing, which I think I know where it is.
God, he's just going around with a cape that's made from Okami. That's fucked up.
Let's see. The diner.
Is that Alfred?
That is Vandal Savage.
Who?
He's this big time supervillain.
Randy Savage. Macho Man.
He's a big evil villain.
Oh my god, is this thing incredible?
Kratos or Kronos on Fifth. Oh shit, he's being the shit of this dude. Alright, okay, now he's having dinner with this dude.
Let's see. Then he has lunch with him.
Ow.
And he eats a block of cheese and the bread.
How can you trust this guy to serve you food?
I look at him.
Well, in fairness, he trusts him because he's literally the only person left on Earth.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna give you that good.
What happens to everybody else in this? Are they teleported somewhere else?
I think what happens with the Superman is he gets hit by a blast that sends him through time. Nobody else does. They all mourn Superman because they think he's dead.
Just like in
I was supposed to
just
say though, because it's
Snyder
part
Cut.
1, maybe the fighter jet scene is in the part 1.
I don't think so. I think what you might be thinking of. Okay, in regard to the shadow,
Avengers Endgame. Avengers Earth.
See to the car.
right here. Check this out. Bunch of dinosaurs.
I don't see what this has to do with fighter jets.
Okay, this is the shadow thing that you might have been thinking
No,
of.
this is definitely not it. No, it's
This is-
very reminiscent of what I remember. It's just not. This is completely wrong
Okay.
environment.
Let's
George,
see.
did you just pull up a shadow-related death scene in Marvel just based off your memory?
Just spoil the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs.
Wow.
All right, let's see.
Jones just pulls up the memory, the data banks.
This is a fantastic show. Watch it. I really recommend it. This is my favorite Arrowverse show.
Well, what's the other Superman show?
Smallville.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see. Nope, that's not it. It's not that. Hmm.
mean, it might have been Green Lantern, I guess. But...
I don't think it would have been. My thinking is that it would have been Justice League New Frontier.
Also,
maybe.
I saw the Superman, Batman Apocalypse thing down there. Maybe that was the related to the Apocalypse Winter thing I talked about.
Maybe. I don't think that had anything to do with winter though.
Wow.
I think.
Look how
What
happy
would?
the Ant-Man is.
Well, like when I envision the environment, it's very close to Division. Division 1, I mean.
Oh,
2 seems
WandaVision.
very sunny for some reason.
Cyberpunk.
Let's see. Okay, so blah 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 exposition. Where's the bit with the fighter jet? I think there it is. Is this familiar?
It is kind of familiar.
Ooh, some 3D
Yeah,
animation.
I think I remember this guy's face. Though,
Yep.
is this?
Is that Luke Skywalker?
Yes, that
It
is
does
Luke
look like
Skywalker.
Red Squadron.
That looked the head. He had just the orange thing on. Yeah.
Also, fun fact about this movie: Neil Patrick Harris was
baseball.
Flash.
Neil Patrick Harris of How I Met Your Mother fame.
Wait, who are these two
Yep.
characters? I have no idea who they
That's
are.
that's Green Lantern and somebody else. I don't remember who the other one is.
Luke
I don't think he
Skywalker.
matters. I
If
think
it
he's about
is
to get
Green
deaded.
Lantern, I think is he supposed to not have powers here?
Yes, he does not.
Super shoddy top.
Because I remember he did not have powers to crutch on when he was
Yep.
shot down. What the fuck is happening? What is happening in this scene?
They're gonna get tied to the Luftwaffe.
Is he killing them by virtue of like CQC in the air?
Whoa!
I think so. Yeah.
Oh shit! It's Hal Jordan.
Yep. Boom.
Oh shit! It's Hal Jordan.
Plane going down.
Going
Is this
down.
familiar?
Oh!
Him getting shot down.
Dude,
Ah,
make a-
Jesus Christ!
make a plane out of your ring. Oh wait, you don't have it.
Oh, poor Joseph.
And then he goes kaboom. This is ringing a bell potentially.
I
think it's
mean, he's dropping. Yep.
Ah.
Shit, the Soviets.
Here comes the potential death. Because I remember it
Stamped on him.
specifically, I remember vaguely that it was an Asian soldier. And there's the light source for the potential shadow.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
There's the knife. There's the shadow.
Oh, well, you gotta show us a shot. Well, they're not gonna show a brutal stabbing scene.
Oh, aren't they?
Is
I mean,
this a kids
Green Lantern
movie?
isn't going to be killed by the knife, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, this is a kids movie. Oh, Jesus. Pull the trigger, Hal.
Oh.
Shotgun
Really-
is so
There's the shadow.
ridiculous.
Yeah, this was definitely it. Though I'm curious
Wow.
if he ends up. Well, I want to see how the logic would follow that he ends up at a diner here.
Diner. Let's see. I think
Cut to
in the
diner.
middle of like Korea
Cut to Sinestro.
or Vietnam. Whatever it
diner.
is.
I'm thinking. There be a diner after this?
Cut to...
Shotgun's so ridiculous, I get knocked back when I fire it.
Because I know this is like the 1950s. This is 1950.
What do you mean knocked back by it?
Wait,
Oh, that's a
not
nice
knocked.
looking shotgun.
Look at this shit.
Looks like the Doom gun, I think. Doom shotgun, I mean.
Doom shotgun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Go, go,
I
go!
found a possible diner scene. Well, it's not quite a diner scene.
That's a
Not quite.
restaurant.
Yeah, that's just a restaurant.
Yeah,
But
it was a very stereotypical diner, so you wouldn't notice it the second you see
very
it.
stereotypical diner. Let's see.
Does it say diner on the sign?
Probably does. Probably has like all these sort of like facets of a diner. Like besides the parking, I'm pretty sure. I remember it was like very like I'm pretty sure if it was Superman, he probably walked in there like alone.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Dexter Jetster's 50s Cafe? Oh shit, it's X the Eliminator.
Who is
Let's
that?
see.
No, that's
Diner. Yeah, diner.
Diner.
Right here.
That's a diner.
Are you a fucking retard?
I didn't see it.
Diner.
I don't know. I'm not sure if this is the same diner.
That's Hal Jordan.
Diners,
Exactly,
drive-ins,
John
and
John.
die.
Maybe I'm just like corrupting my memory because
It's
I
Jump
remember
Jump?
the desert part and I remember the diner part, but
Yeah.
I think I might have like combined the two into like one desolate desert diner for some reason.
Splice the two together.
I don't know if there are any other diner scenes in the movie.
What was that? Was it like what was that a Martian character? Like
Oh, that's Martian Manhunter.
no, well, is it
That's
Yeah.
not
the
Martian Man.
with the cone head?
Yep.
He looks like
I
a
don't remember
goblin.
him with that sort of dimensions to his face.
Yeah, that's his true form. That's
Oh.
his Martian form.
Oh,
He
Give
takes a
me
more
this
approachable form.
I see.
I can see why. He's a hideous
Why wouldn't I
beast.
want big ass shotgun game?
Oh my god.
He killed them.
God.
Joseph's finally getting to the point where he's actually a force to be reckoned with.
He's always been a force to be reckoned with. Let's see.
Boxing.
Oh, there's boxing scene.
Boxing. He
Is it
knocked
supposed
him
to
out.
be Muhammad Ali, maybe?
In the boxing scene, that's
Oh, there's Barry Allen.
No more boxing for the rest of the movie.
I love this bit. That's Barry Allen. That's the Flash. That's voiced by Neil Patrick Harris.
Interviewing all those singers and movie stars is the fast lane.
There are lots of potholes in that lane, let me tell you.
Jesus Christ. I thought that was part of the show. I was like, what the hell is happening?
Is that Mr. Freeze coming? Or no?
Captain Cold, but yeah.
Captain Cold, Mr. Freeze.
Reload and then do some walking fire at this guy.
Is,
Have you gotten your
is
body
Captain
up?
Cold a Injustice character or costume? I don't remember which.
I think he's the character. Mr. Freeze is the costume.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm afraid that Jackie
which is
isn't
very
gonna-
strange because he has like Captain Cold's mannerisms and doesn't
Yep.
fit very well.
Jesus.
He does that like that snarky head bob, which looks very strange. It's like
You
Yep.
need to chill out. Oh wow.
Flash ring.
also he kind of sounds like Jesse from Breaking Bad as well.
Ooh, Captain Cold? Or
Well, kind of voice and also mostly mannerisms.
that's not the diner. That's not a diner. That's a casino.
Is that a Jean-Luc Picard?
Yes. Okay, so where could this diner
Wake
thing
the
come
fuck
from?
up,
Jean-Luc
Samurai!
Picard.
We gotta shoot a bird!
Anyway, let's
Jean-Luc-
see.
Jean-Luc Picard, but he stole Jodie LaForge's Meister.
Trying to think who. Where else?
He's masquerading as King.
God.
The Batman.
Trying to think. This other cold bit.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Is that Robin? Teen Titans.
Yes.
You pay for that!
Let's see.
Joseph's finally overpowered. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna slag on.
Looks
Joseph
like a
because
China lake.
It's Jim
But
Gordon.
he finally has weapons that can actually stand up to these guys besides a sniper.
Is that Batman?
Yes. This is the one thing I can think of that would be like the cold hell kind of thing. Cold future post-apocalypse.
Is that that
It's funny because this thing looks like a China lake in its proportions.
It does kind of.
Should have found these things earlier.
Oh my god, it's Batman.
Wait, let me. This might be it, actually. Maybe.
Maybe.
Well-
Though one thing I will say is that this has a very sort of like I don't know, like Justice League art style, and
Yeah.
from what I remember, it wasn't very Justice League. It looked like a new take on the sort of animation. Like
Do you remember it? Remember if it was like CGI animation or if it was hand-drawn animation like this?
it might have been CGI actually, or maybe like a mesh of the two, or I don't know. I remember it looking a bit more like an anime, though it was not Batman anime or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It was like something that looked reminiscent.
Is that Mr. Freeze?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Why does he have like a chin? Oh, I guess it looks like an icicle. So.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not it. That can't be it. What if... Was it this, maybe?
Jesus Christ, looks terrible. No, it was not this.
Then.
Make it stop. Lex Luthor looks. Oh god.
Alright, let's see. It wasn't Justice League. It was...
The Krusty Crushers.
From what I remember of the scene, I think Batman or whoever was sort of like lamenting his position. Like since everybody was dead, he was just sort of like holed up in this weird snow cave thing or whatever. I think it was the Batcave actually.
Okay.
This series is called the Batman.
And he was specifically watching the winter environment around him through the Bat TV, whatever it's called, the screen.
Yeah. Maybe it was... Was it an old Batman, or was it just...
Oh, the siren.
I mean, it was at least around the time when I watched cable, so... I think I stopped watching cable maybe like 10 years ago, so... Or around there, so it was probably like 2010 at the most.
2010 at most.
Or maybe like 2012, just to be safe. 2014-ish. I don't know. It was very, it was a while ago.
This is 2010. Let's see. I don't think this would have ever aired on cable, but I'm sure maybe it would.
Requesting backup.
Cool. I distinctly remember something kinda like...
It's violent.
Oh yeah, this is very violent.
Who's Red Hood again?
Jason Todd.
He's in Arkham, right?
Yep.
Like a side character you can play?
Yep. And also like a big Batman villain who's come on the scene kind of recently.
Was he in,
Oh my god, this police car is obnoxious.
40-year-old suspect refuses to provide...
Yeah, like it sounds like a generator, not like an actual siren.
Is that the undamaged siren? I assumed it was like it got shot or something, so it made this noise.
No, Robin.
No, it's like it's
Robin in peace.
It's a very strange noise. It's not like it seems like counterintuitive to a siren. Like,
yeah,
like you're supposed to hear a siren over the sound of traffic, but are you gonna hear this annoying whirring sound over the sound of honks and freeway?
Is this what the horn sounds like?
Sounds more like the bellow of a creature.
Yeah.
Bruce Creedwood.
Bruce Greenwood is a great
Oh, I wonder if they'll actually pull over. Let's see.
What?
See if I can clear a path.
I would make a bet that they're not gonna react to the police at all. Oh, no.
We got a runner!
Also, I have heard that police radio sound like 20 times before. I think it's like a stock sound effect.
Wait, I think he is trying to run.
Oh, stop.
Got a call.
I'm trying to think of things where a character is looking over like cold wastelands or just contemplating in the Batcave area.
Is everything is everything on HBO Max?
Almost everything. Like I would say 98% of this
Yeah,
stuff.
they got pretty much it.
In
They
Night
got pretty
City,
much everything.
drivers do
Night
not
City.
yield for police officers.
Damn.
Got a suspected
Night City.
homicide call on my way now. Requesting backup.
The only thing that's missing on HBO Max is
What is that on the left there? The Suicide Squad Hell to Pay.
Oh, that's a modern animated movie. That was part of the DCAM.
I think I saw a scene from that. I remember it being very edgy. I don't know if it was
Oh
that.
yeah, edgy.
I just remember they were like killing each other over some sort of thing, like a data maybe, like a memory chip. I don't know.
It was a car. It was a literal get out of hell free car.
yeah, that was it.
Yep.
Still good.
Justice is great.
Oh god. Is it the black and white? Extended society cut.
You know, I might as well be a cop.
Let's see.
Can't be one.
Justice
This cannot be.
Great. Is that a play on blind people because they can't see color?
No, it's a play on the fact that
In fact, it's gray.
It's a black and white. That's it.
Also, that is the same couple from earlier that we the one with the hole in the leg.
Yeah.
Just passed it. Actually, this might be the same location. I guess they were just standing there the entire time. If so. But what is that billboard? Is that like American? Is that a bald eagle?
Oh, it's for a drink, I think.
What? Well, why did the name just disappear? Like, is it not going to come back? Because I saw the name there, and then it like you looked at it and it disappeared. Oh, there it goes. Cirrus Cola. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like, the cops don't even give a shit that an obvious non-cop is driving their vehicle.
Well, I mean, they can't see your uniform, so. Well, maybe.
That wouldn't be it. That wouldn't be it at all.
Hey, carumba.
I don't suspect. I don't think we'll find it actually.
You might be able to find or search a 3D.
What's that?
3D. Well, CG Justice League. Like there might be like a Wikipedia list somewhere. Oh my God, what is this quality?
Oh yeah, this. There we go. That's better. Let's see. Hold up.
Year 1 sounds very like apocalyptic though, but who knows what that means.
Yeah, Year 1 is like the very first Batman. Like it's Batman's first time in the field.
That's Jim Gordon.
Let's see. Yeah, that's Jim Gordon, as played by Bryan Cranston.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
It's a nice fit.
Hold on. This is actually basically a Jim Gordon movie.
Who's Jim
What are
Gordon?
you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
What's that?
Is that the commissioner?
Yeah,
Jim
Yeah,
Gordon?
that's Commissioner.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Played
Gary
by
Oldman.
Bryan Cranston. See if we can get some dialogue here.
I like his look.
Yeah.
He's the last honest cop in the city.
Honestly, he looks very unhonest. Looks like the kind of guy who like following this kid to the looks to beat his ass out of the eye of the system. This is a kid. It looks like more like a 30-year-old man in a high school uniform.
He's like Fred from Scooby-Doo, but he aged.
He's doing exactly what I said.
Maybe this kid really deserves it. Jim
Yeah,
Gordon.
he's a crooked cop.
He's his own brand of justice.
I think I read it in his face almost.
Start shoving shells up this here tube.
How many rounds did that shotgun hold?
Well, he's only crooked because he has
I don't know. You'd have to empty it and count.
You'd have to use your eye implant to get from progress.
Hello, Jimmy.
Hello, overgrown high school jock.
It's been years since I had to take out a Green Beret.
Well, actually, I think I saw this
Even
before,
so,
this scene. I
he
don't know if I
deserves a
saw the,
handicap.
maybe I saw it on YouTube, or, I don't know.
Maybe.
No? Are you serious, dude? Are you seriously gonna give this guy fucking baseball?
Oh, he's... Silhouette.
Damn it.
Shadow.
Yeah. All these shows do brutal things in
He'll
shadow.
never report it. Not Flass. He'll make up some story that involves at least 10 attackers.
That's right.
I might have watched this movie before. God.
What? Okay.
Stay
It's
away
like
from
Looper,
Barbara.
leaving the freeze bath.
Okay, is this what you were thinking of though?
No. It was like, I think it was like maybe Gotham. I remember it was a city. It was like, it was like a city street, and I think it had a bunch of abandoned cars all over the place. I think
Okay.
Robin was
Tried to be
kicking around the
patient.
city as well, in some
tried to
form, maybe
wait.
like Nightwing or something.
But I have to.
Yeah.
How?
I don't
Father,
remember seeing any characters
how do I-
though. I remember seeing, I think Batman like scanning the environment, maybe just like look for signs of life. Maybe I don't know.
Trying to think, because I feel like I know, like I can picture this image in my brain. It's got to be a thing. He's like he's on the horizon somewhere. There's maybe it really was in the Batman. Because maybe it was like an ending scene of the
Oh my
episode.
god, what the fuck was that? It looked so thick.
Oh yeah.
What?
It looked like
What?
he looked like two people wide.
Has made you weak, slow.
I prefer the slim Batman.
No sign of freeze.
to
which means
JoJo Part 3 Batman.
Mission. The cryo chamber.
Throwing a Nintendo over here.
To put me
What?
on ice.
What the hell? Oh
Until
god.
someone wakes.
Yeah.
Why is Mr. Freeze a hideous monster?
It's like
That's a great question.
mechanics, maybe like a mechanical legs, like Darth Maul, basically.
Yep.
What is happening here?
Whoa.
What?
Oh no.
Oh.
Mission accomplished. We did it, Gray.
But not without the Batman.
He said the thing.
He literally said the title of
only
the
assume one thing.
That's the show.
Mission
It's
isn't
the
over.
Batman.
State the nature
That's
of the
the Batman.
emergency.
Was this it? Wait. For a second.
Wait a second. That's the Batman.
Right
That's
here.
the Batman.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Not
You
bad.
sure?
I have a very clear picture in my
sign of
head of
freeze.
him sitting in
Which means
a
the mission isn't
Batcave-like
over.
thing, looking at a TV, looking at city streets in a very apocalyptic set piece, reminiscent of like Fallout 3 or the Division, as I said. It's very evocative of what it is. I'm pretty sure it's not like a case of mistaken memory. But I also remember that it was a very odd show, or it was a very odd like out of the ordinary kind of thing, which is why the animation was
Yeah.
weird.
And they do have furry.
I actually might have even seen on Toonami.
If it was there, then it might have been. Let's see. If the animation was weird and not very Justice League-y, then that could mean.
Is it Batman Superman Apocalypse?
No, I don't think so. Because I don't think that has a winter kind of area thing.
You said it was CGI, Josh?
Or at least anime-ish.
Or
Maybe
partially?
it was at least a very strange art style. It wasn't like
Okay.
Like
what
this,
you're used
maybe?
to. No, it looks kind of Justice League though. But then again, all I remember is that Batman didn't look very normal, I guess. And if this is Dark Knight Returns, it's supposed to be like an old man, right?
Yeah.
So then that might maybe that's it.
Let's see. Oops. It would probably be part 2. Because that's where the snow is.
I hear.
I always.
What the hell is happening?
Superman is destroying Soviets.
We have to strike first! We're the most powerful country in the world!
He's there. Hold tight.
There's Joker.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Children, do you know why all these people are so upset?
Is that the
That
Joker?
bad man up there.
Yep.
Is he supposed to be like a socialite in this?
always
No,
did do it wrong.
he was basically just reformed. So he was just released from Arkham Asylum, and then he went on a killing spree.
Ew.
I know you're not looking forward to your part. He'll still be weak between the nuke and some of the sunlight. Just how
This looks close, but I'm not sure if it's the same.
Yeah, but
Because
how
it doesn't
long
look
do
very
you expect to last
apocalyptic,
against
and I
him?
seem to remember very clearly that there was
Boss,
abandoned cars,
I'm
the
trying
buildings
to
were
get the plan
very
here.
run down,
I mean,
and
you gonna die tonight or
snowy,
what?
of course.
Yeah, you'll see in a moment, because this is a very apocalyptic situation. There had been a nuclear detonation
I've got a
above.
visual. It's him.
Do not engage. Just monitor his position.
Is this the
Wait,
the one?
I lost him.
Zack Snyder
What
watched?
do you mean lost? We just ran into the alley, right?
Wait, this might be it. Wait, no, that's Alfred.
Oh,
Alfred just set the bomb.
what is this? Is this Jesus Christ, what is happening?
Yeah, it's Frank Miller's writing.
Isn't this a school night, young lady?
Clark.
What? Why would you say that?
This is between
that
you
kid
and
could have
me.
been killed by that. No, I guess maybe the kid's fighting him?
Why is
We don't
Batman
have to do
huge?
Sure we do.
Jesus Christ, it looks like a thumb.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's pathetic.
Be reasonable.
You think that was gonna
You know
stop
what's
Superman?
Your orders?
Oh god. Is this a lot like Batman vs Superman?
Yeah, this was the inspiration for that movie.
Oh, there we go.
See, is this looking close-ish to what you're thinking of?
And I mean, I'd like to say yes, but no, it doesn't really.
I'm sure. It wouldn't have been Beware the Batman, because that's obviously you said it was trash.
You say you answer to some sort of authority. They only want me dead because I'm an embarrassment. Because I do what they can't. What kind of authority is that?
That being said, that the one I said was trash was probably the closest I've seen of those.
Oh,
that I
that's the one
imagined
I
in my
don't-
head.
It won't stand for you anymore.
That's the one that I
If
don't
it
know
isn't
the
me,
best.
it'll just be someone else.
Like, I can remember
Really?
all those other shows by
Who will
heart,
send
but
after
not Beware the
you?
Batman. Because I never watched that show.
It's like a new show? Because it would have to be like
We got the
something I
vehicle.
watched on cable
Appears
like a
disabled.
decade ago.
Unknown if
It would
anyone's
have had to have
inside.
been, yeah.
Roger that. Approach with caution.
Let's see, hold on, let me see when it released. When it released.
And it would also have to be specifically on cable and not like a streaming service.
It would have been on Cartoon Network.
Beware the Batman.
Oh, I got a turret.
And of course, there's nobody in the room to actually shoot.
That's
Though
really
maybe you can like draw them in by firing.
Maybe. Let's see. Let's try this one.
Only one season. Interesting.
Though they seem to react to it, I guess. At least.
Any of this art style looking familiar?
Oh my god, this looks terrible. I mean, not really. No, I think the lighting is definitely very different as well. I remember being very dour, very brown-ish.
Very brown.
Well, the city was brown at least. It was very dark though. Though it was daytime in the scene, it was just very dark in lighting and theme, I guess.
Maybe? No, surely not. I know for a fact it wasn't in the DCAMU, because that never aired on cable, and it was also hot garbage. And what you're describing doesn't sound like hot garbage, it sounds okay.
Yeah, but I'm only remembering one scene.
No, it wouldn't have been Flashpoint Paradox, that also never aired.
Holy.
DC is a lot of media.
Yeah.
Throughout the years.
It might have been the Brave and the Bold, honestly.
Maybe.
Batman, the Brave and the Bold.
No, it was definitely not this. I've actually seen this show before because my little cousin liked it, but so yeah, it's definitely not it.
Batman.
Bat Kid Begins. Oh, I remember this. Was a San Francisco kid. I think he actually survived cancer.
Oh, wow.
Oh man.
That's awesome.
Well, I mean, it was like a Make-A-Wish thing, but he afterwards he survived.
I like this style of Batman.
Batman Beyond.
Cool.
What's the purpose of the suit? Is it like
It's
just a
basically
stylistic
just
thing, or
just a super high-tech version of the Batsuit.
Is that the guy from Tron there?
Is it bulletproof?
Yep, it's like massively armored up, among other things.
I was thinking about it. And
I couldn't even say it. Oh, it came out of me. It seeped out of me.
Oh my god, this LMG's obliterating these people.
Oh wow, he finally has an LMG that works?
Actually, it seems to be the same LMG. Did you just like get better with it or something? Or maybe it was just like a bad example.
Batman is really slim in this show.
Yeah, because that's not Bruce Wayne.
It's not?
This is Bruce Wayne.
Who's in the suit?
Terry McGinnis. Who's
Is he the Irish Batman?
the Irish Batman. Very cool. I like the style of the show.
Yeah. This was a super stylish show.
I think this was a show that I thought was interesting looking, but I just never, like, it was never on. Or it was never something I got around to watching. Though I remember just seeing the art style, just thinking it was very cool.
Yeah.
Nah, you can watch it on HBO Max.
Best show. Watch it.
What's the Snyder Cut?
This has a better Superman.
I don't know. Does he have a not CGI mustache?
Well,
not CGI.
If anything, he has a beard and a.
Oh my god. I take my Superman's cleanly shaven. Get out of here.
But yes, he's an amazing Superman.
What is Stargirl?
What's that?
What is Stargirl?
Stargirl is a fantastic show.
It's down there.
Where?
In the
middle. In the middle.
Stargirl. I see it. So it's a show about a girl who gets she's part of a lineage of
I thought this was
superheroes.
animated. Is this like a Disney show or something?
Isn't it
No,
a
this
CW
is
show?
DC. Yeah. No, it's on the CW now, but it was an HBO Max original.
Is she like a kid or something?
Yep, she's a 15-year-old kid.
Jeez, why is her midriff exposed?
God.
As she wants to be, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose
the actress is an adult.
Yeah.
The actress is an adult.
Is that Doctor Doom?
That's our man. His powers are basically, if he uses a pill, takes a certain pill, he has superpowers for exactly 1 hour.
Well, that reminds me of something. Oh yeah, that reminds me of Yakuza Like a Dragon, where the character, the wheelchair, stabs himself with the adrenaline so he can walk. Which Joseph would know, though he's too engrossed in Cyberpunk.
Reminds me of Balan Wonderworld.
But yeah, Stargirl is a show about the next incarnation of Starman, which is one of the leading members of the Justice Society.
There's also that
to the Justice League.
The Punisher-esque character with the pills, right? With the red, white, and blue pills.
Oh yeah, Nuke.
Yeah.
Yes. I'd completely forgotten about him. He's just wackadoo crazy.
Does he exist anymore in the
I'm actually
new media?
curious about that. I'm actually curious. The last time he appeared was in Jessica Jones, I believe.
Did he? I don't remember him
believe
from
so.
Jessica Jones at all.
He was Frank
Was it
Simpson.
season 2?
Season 1. He was I believe he went crazy and attacked Trish at one point.
Oh, I remember this guy. Oh my god, he was like he was like barely a character though.
Yep.
He also had very little to do with the actual comic character.
Will Simpson, that's his name.
The only thing I remember about him is he has a distinct face and he has that blonde hair. I seem to remember he was whiny.
This guy.
Will Travel.
Will Travel. He was actually on Arrow.
Was what?
He was Human Target.
Jesus.
Is that an actual superhero?
Yeah, he's basically he poses as clients. He's the ultimate bodyguard. He poses as clients and then takes down people who want to assassinate his clients.
Oh, so he's more like a body double.
Yep, he's a body double mixed with like secret agent spy skills.
What exactly allows him to counter these assassins? Like if an assassin has a laser sight on his head, is he somehow gonna have some sort of ability to not die?
No, he just kind of.
He's very adept at surviving.
I guess he has like tactical knowledge to just not get into those situations in the first place.
Yep. And I think he's always packing like some sort of bulletproof something. Because on Arrow, he poses as Oliver Queen, as Green Arrow, and he just gets rinsed. He gets utterly shredded by a submachine gun, and just walks it off in the next scene. It turns out that's because he was Human Target.
Who had a bulletproof vest?
Oh, was it supposed to be like the character or the audience didn't know that it was Human Target?
Oliver dies. Arrow.
No one's ever really gone.
Human Target.
Let me see.
A cheap way of producing drama.
Here it is.
It wasn't really, and it was Human Target.
Yeah, basically. He goes outside.
Well, but if he's riddled with SMG, doesn't that mean he has some sort of power to not die from being shot?
Theoretically? Because I mean, this is.
Oh my god, what the f was that? Was that like a flying machete?
Yeah, I think so. And then just gets rinsed.
Who's this guy?
Then
He looks like Cobra from G.I. Joe.
Apparently, that's a show original character named Scimitar, who the showrunner was convinced was a real character, but isn't.
Oh.
And that's kind of hilarious.
Oh, did he throw a scimitar into his?
He threw some sort of machete or something.
It's very big and doesn't look very aerodynamic.
It looks like some sort of butcher knife almost.
It looks like a short sword.
I like how the actor clearly catches it.
No, it was already there, I'm sure.
Yeah, he was like,
no,
it looks like it's attached to him for a second.
Yeah, it is. Look at that. It's
the
camera whip pans to him.
You can use period and comma to like slow.
Yeah, that's a good thought. Yeah.
Frame by frame.
Okay, let's see. What is this thing?
Oh, I already missed. I almost hit him. Yeah. That's a weird looking knife.
It's like a police baton almost.
Looks like a mix between a police baton and a gladius.
It even has like a handle on the side. I just saw a frame where it looked like it had a handle.
No, did they just chuck a baton at it? And yeah, that's clearly already there. Look,
it honestly
he's
does
waiting
look
for his
like a
mark.
telescope. Well, in the air, it looks like a very classic police baton. You know, the one that has the handle on the side. And then when
Yeah.
it's in him, it looks like a telescopic baton, like the modern ones where you flip it out.
That's a funny frame.
Stephen Amell makes the funniest stupid faces.
I think
Hold
it's
on, let
2
me.
frames afterwards when the handle is shown. The handle, air quotes.
The woman still smiling.
Yeah, that one. No, I think that's just his suit collar thing. Looking like a handle.
Yeah. Okay, now watch. The guy is clearly waiting for his mark. Wait.
Action. I've been struck.
Like he's totally
it feels
still.
like it's not there, and then it just appears.
They probably VFX'd it out for that one frame, right?
Yeah,
right here in the transition. They probably blurred it out in the wet pan.
The pen gives the effect of motion.
Yep.
It's already there.
Oh, that's because there's such a delay. Like, look.
I like that
It
guy on the
goes,
right. He's just like
whoop.
totally bewildered.
Even though
What?
He doesn't even notice the guy.
You don't notice him stand rock upright to him, get him down.
Also, I love that pose. Man
He's-
just goes.
He's not using a bulletproof vest because the bullets penetrate him. So how does
Yeah,
how does he
exactly.
survive? How does he survive this?
And look, he catches himself. He pulls whoever just fought Brandon Marcos.
Pinejo.
Is that guy on the right even shot?
I think he went down from a flesh wound.
Maybe he tripped and he just wanted to, like, you know, like, make it seem
Then
less
they're announcing that
embarrassing.
he's dead. Blah
He
blah
don't
blah.
He didn't
And
want
then
to
there he is.
mess up the shot. There he is.
Oh my god. The last time I saw Joseph, he was shooting at these people through the window. And then I come back to the stream, he's still doing the same thing. That he's just brutally murdering these people with a sentry gun.
Joseph's going in deep.
Near gaming.
Yeah,
Okay, whoa, look. He's got bullet holes on his back.
Oh my
The whole
god.
thing was the whole thing a setup? Did he?
Don't know.
Did he plant? Did he?
He's got bullet holes on his back. What? What?
Is he explaining it right now? He made some sort of
Let's
gesture.
see.
Heads up. Christopher Chance. John referred to you as the human target. Well, that works better as a job description than it does as a nickname.
This is so weird. It's not even like they're just imagining that. Oh, okay. Well, you know, getting shot 5 times.
How's the
Just another day.
You look like there's a green screen behind it. It's not.
I mean, Oliver walks. You know, well, not walks, but he walks this sort of thing off.
Is that Liam Neeson?
Does Bruce Wayne and Oliver Queen have any sort of oh Jesus.
Oh, that's death, right?
Yeah.
That's
And
gotta
then
be.
blah 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 blah.
It has to be like some fucking ripped intestines at least.
Alright, well you're dead. Sorry.
He fell off way too quickly. It was like 2 times gravity.
That effect did not sell very well.
It's got the frames here. I mean, I think it works personally.
Why didn't they just cut away?
Maybe like 1.5 times a bit too quickly.
They didn't have to film the whole thing if they didn't want to.
It gets very fast. Like once he completely leaves, it just speeds up.
Yeah. Like this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is not fine. Not fine. Not fine. Not fine. Like, okay, I bet I know what happened. Down to here, down to around this point, green screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Because I think he like at this
right here,
point,
Matt.
like right at the rock beneath the point he's kicked off is where it starts to speed up a bit.
That's
that
probably
maybe
because
is where the green screen is.
They digitally sped it up because he hit the mat at a certain point.
Yep. I think
So
he
they
hits
just-
the mat right here because look, he's totally leveled out.
Yeah.
He's bracing himself.
And
Right there,
yeah.
boom! It looks like an impact, doesn't it?
And
Look at the way
then-
his legs are splayed.
Yeah.
He's also very
then they
blurry,
just
so I think
replicated the frame.
that's also indicative.
And the rest of it just looks completely bizarre.
Let's see if I can slow it down a little. Oh wow, that looks much better. He goes.
That actually kind of looked weird. I'm not sure why.
It looked like it was a stop motion figure.
Yep.
Oh my
Yep.
god. I forgive them for their limited budget CW show. It's okay.
I don't think 6 Days in Fallujah has shit on this game.
That's the way to open.
Well, when is that game even coming out? The game I have heard, like, I think like 6 years ago.
Fallujah
It was like I think it was like 2011-ish, maybe. No, not 2011. 2014-ish was when I first saw that Fallujah game. Then I presumed it was canceled due to controversy, but no, it's back now for some reason.
Fallujah from Star Wars?
No.
Yes.
No, it's Fallujah from Iraq. I think it's Iraq.
Right. Show me, just wreck somebody for me. I want to see what it looks like to. Wait,
Yeah, it was Iraq.
Yep.
It was very very brutal for the Americans, which is why it's become the sort of. It was very controversial because a bunch of Americans died. Shut up. If you have a problem with these American soldiers dying, I mean, you got to look at every single World War II game, every Korean War game, Vietnam War game.
Yep.
These characters die in swathes.
I
mean,
think
in Call of Duty, the deaths of
The
these
only
soldiers is
issue is the
literally like just a
recency.
set piece to like shock the player.
Was it seen as some sort of political? Or
Though
blunder?
I say this, but these Call of Duty characters that are dying are definitely fictional. While
Yeah,
the characters dying in
that's-
Fallujah could perhaps be likened to actual people.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I'm totally cool with the game existing, but I can get why people are not, and that's because it's so recent. Oh my goodness, it's so recent that some of the people who died, their friends, their brothers, etc., are still alive.
Yeah, it was 2004, so it was
Yeah,
like
it
barely
was-
15 years ago. So the people who were 20 fighting in this war are now in their late 30s.
Yep. So now they're making a game that profits off their brother's death.
Yeah, I can see
That I can see being
Yeah,
rubbed
but
wrong by
it's
that
epic.
for sure.
It's epic.
Now, what I also can see is wanting to homage and honor the fallen soldiers. Sure.
They should probably just wait like 10 years for them.
No, they can't wait because I remember this game was delayed due to controversy. So if they delay it anymore, it's never going to come out.
When was this? When did it happen? Fallujah.
2004.
Yeah,
oh,
2004.
well, I know. I guess you passed a certain point. I don't know.
And then the fuck is this? Oh, 2000. Jesus, this game was being talked about as early as 2009.
Yeah.
And now 11 years later, it's actually formulating into something.
Kill you next, little punk.
Oh, that's way too long.
So this game was done in 2010.
The game, as of 2010, was still coming out and is finished.
What?
As this person claimed.
Okay.
But of course, it was not finished because the game is slated for a Q4 2021 release.
Maybe there's just a bunch of bad energy around the game from its early talks. That...
Oh, okay, I see. The game was put on hold until 2016 after its original studio went bankrupt in 2011. Though I have to wonder why is this game brought back? Like, well, what is it about the setting that's very like jumping out at people?
God, I cared too
It's
much.
very important to the studio.
Too overweight.
God, this reminds me of how a lot of I don't know if the PS2 had the same sort of deal going on, but a lot of Xbox games were like borderline military propaganda. Like I remember having this close combat game, and it was literally like a Marine in dress uniform on the cover. And they also had America's Army. They had, of course, a litany of World War II games, because that was the era of make a bunch of World War II games, which is unfortunately past, because I don't even remember the last time I've seen a World War II shooter besides that. I think it was like Enemy Within or something. It was terrible Polish World War II FPS.
What was that game? That third-person shooter game that where you played that? It was like
Rogue Trooper.
What?
Rogue Trooper.
No.
Something like third-person long.
Your guy turned out to be the enemy at the end.
Spec Ops.
Yeah.
Spec Ops The Line. That was a good game.
It was a good game, but it was also I also kind of felt
phoned in.
No, not phoned in. It kind of felt like a little hollow. It goes for that like, oh, the players are the monster. The players are monster. But no, you're forcing me. You're forcing me to napalm these people.
Yeah,
which are obviously civilians, even though the protagonist does not compute that these hundreds of people that are running around for their lives in a trench line trying to escape them are anything but military.
Yeah, that's.
If you had a
my
choice,
biggest pet peeve.
if you had a choice whether to do it or not, then yeah, you can say you're a monster. But
though apparently you do have a choice of like, it's a very stupid choice, but you have a choice to just kill the people who show up to find you.
First to fight.
And here's this here's
Finish
this propaganda game based on a training tool developed for the United States Marines. I had this game. And I also remember there's a lot of propaganda elements in the game as well. I remember the static screen had like a sponsored by the USMC. You should join up and get killed. And it also had bonus featurettes, which were like
Sort of military propaganda.
Yeah, it was basically like in the life of a Marine, but it was also, of course, very cherry picked. It was very the cool aspects of being in the military, not the actual substance that the game is talking about, the actual fighting. It's just the freedom playing Xbox with your friends in the middle of the desert. Of course, while there's in between the mortar strikes, the IEDs, the conveniently pushed off screen.
The stuff you just played in the game.
No Life 3.
No Life 3.
Oh, is that like a reference?
Yeah. I mean, there has to be, right?
I guess.
The game finally came out in 2077.
Actually,
New release
that
brain
might
dances.
be because it's a female character. Maybe it's supposed to be Alex.
It looks like the lady from Returnal.
Joey just got the weapon that was thrown at that guy in the clip from Arrow.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I didn't see it.
It's a raggedy ass couch.
That's definitely like a couch from 2021.
Man, now that Arrow is over,
Black Hawk, Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, that's basically the most recent Zack Snyder movie. Is it not?
What?
The most recent Zack Snyder movie, Army of the Dead, I think.
Is that it? I didn't know that it was just a Zack Snyder movie.
Yeah, that was a Zack Snyder. That is a Zack Snyder movie.
Has it come out yet?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh.
It's gonna be a Netflix original, I think.
God, it's not,
I
think people are as off zombie movies.
What was even the last zombie movie? I can't even remember one.
Zombieland 2?
I believe so.
Is that
Yeah.
coming out?
Probably that.
No,
Did that come out?
That came out last year.
Oh my god, I didn't even, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see any like trailers or anything.
I saw a couple of trailers.
They look good.
I think if I saw like a wholesale slaughter of my allies, I would not see a thing.
What?
What do you mean?
I would not be alerted.
Oh.
As in if you were an NPC.
I'm just
in
saying,
this game?
dude. If whatever fucking killed all those folk came after me, like this,
You'd be turned around, not paying attention.
what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Dude, assassin, he's gonna shoot. Oh shit.
Fucking savages.
Oh my god, they're
Oh
laying
shit!
it.
What?
Oh, he's alive.
Holy crap!
Yes, the mattress will.
What were we talking about? I forgot. Zombieland.
Zombie movie. Zombieland 2.
I thought Zombieland 1 was pretty interesting, though. It wasn't very memorable. I think the most memorable part of the movie to me is that they get to the mansion with Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, and then Jesse Eisenberg shoots Bill Murray and kills him.
Here's the Army of the Dead trailer.
Oh god, is that Dave Bautista? Okay. Oh yeah.
Yep.
I also love how Bill Murray he stays very deadpan even to the end. He's just like, well, you know, maybe I shouldn't have been fucking around like this.
You're fine, kid. Don't worry.
And then he just, I think he intentionally instructs them to just throw him off the fucking balcony.
I love how just,
hell yeah, boys.
The character is Bill
got my
Murray.
open carry license for an LMG.
The character is literally Bill Murray.
Bill Murray surviving in a zombie apocalypse. It's fantastic.
More movies need that. More movies need genuine, like, not just celebrity cameos, but like celebrities as celebrities.
Though I remember one movie came out that was specifically supposed to be like that sort of thing, and it wasn't very good. I think it was like a comedy movie with Dave Franco.
Yeah, it was
Chortle Man, whatever his name is.
I know what you're talking about.
Seth Rogen.
This is the end. I think it was called.
Yeah, I think so.
And it was they're all in the.
I remember at one point like Emma Watson shows up and they're like, oh, Emma Watson. Shut up. And I think the entire shtick was she was like opposite of what you would expect. Like she's actually very violent
cops,
and
like, murdered 50 people wholesale.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
And stole their truck.
And I think they like tried to like steal from her, and she like beat the shit out of them or something.
No, she mishears.
What the hell is a
something.
fused pivot, guys?
What is it?
Fused pivot.
Fused
pivot, not fused.
Maybe it's like Jeez, I have no idea.
Wait, are you just inspecting truck?
Yeah, this thing's interesting.
You can make it yours.
How do I do that?
What is a fused pivot? I'm interested because I imagine it has to be something that moves usually, but it's fused on this vehicle. But I don't know what could be fused.
Usually all the moving parts in the car.
We could be talking about how like there's like it allows for a little bit of flex between the truck and the bed, but here it does not.
Maybe.
But if it's caution fused pivot and it's apparently a bad thing, then why didn't they just?
I could see that. Maybe because the truck bed is like, are truck beds sort of separated from the truck body usually?
Yeah, there's like a
What was that advertisement?
What advertisement? Which one?
Both of them actually.
Every advertisement in this game is either very evocative or it's very violent.
What's the other one?
I think it's like.
Oh
my god.
Mandalorian. You stop a bad guy with a gun, you need a bigger gun.
Gosh. I mean, these advertisements feel a bit too much on the nose. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I could see a few advertisements, but every single advertisement is so over the top.
Yeah.
There's some character who's full of bullet holes, half their body's missing. There's blood and guts everywhere. Protect your family with the fucking Malorian guy.
Wow, is this such a dystopian world? The advertisement has
Yeah, he's
gone
gonna
to
swallow a
such
bullet.
extremes.
I'm gonna sell all this beer I don't drink.
You know, on the subject of weird celebrity cameos, Falcon and the Winter Soldier had one that I think was really interesting because I love when celebrities, if they ever do cameo, they play against type.
Who
Like
was
with
it?
Bill Murray or like Bill Murray in Zombieland.
Bill, you're Murray.
Are there any characters in? Oh, I was gonna say, are there any characters in the MCUs that are actually real people? But I doubt that.
I mean, Stanley, I guess.
But no, Stanley's like he's like supposed to be like a supernatural
Five
plane
junk guy.
dimensioning
Hell yeah.
spy, isn't he? Like,
True. Trying to think.
Shit.
I know there are a few people who actually are the real people. That's different points. Whole bunch of reporters and politicians for one. Probably get that more in like the early Iron Man movies. I think those are the ones that really did it most. Falcon and the Winter Soldier had an interesting one because it had Julia Louis-Dreyfus playing a villain.
What? Excuse me?
Yeah.
That's a character. That's an actor Cormac would be more fond of.
Yeah, I mean, Julia Louis-Dreyfus was playing her herself.
playing
No, a villain.
She was a villain. No, I can't buy hers.
It's weird, but it happened.
Was she like? Was she supposed to be? Was she joking around, or was she like very intense?
She was joking around, but she also had an intensity.
Did she say "get out" and then push the Falcon back, and then the laugh track played?
The laugh track.
She said "get out" and she pushed Falcon back, and she ended up in a Keegan Peele movie.
The Key and Peele movie?
What's his name? Peele. What's Peele's first name?
Oh, Get Out. Oh, I know you. Oh, I completely went over. Get Out. Yeah, Jordan Peele. Yeah.
What was I think his name's Keegan Michael Key. What was he have to do? Is Key and Peele still on?
No, that ended years ago. Just ended like 6 years ago or something. I know it ended in like 2014, and then shortly
I think
afterwards.
it's for the best. I think their shtick kind of like.
Yeah.
It's good,
They reached their
but I
limit.
don't want to see like episode after episode of the same shtick. Like I remember I saw this YouTube clip of the Saw episode, and they're like, "Oh, that's the good Saw to hack off a body part," and it's like, "Oh, is that really the good part?" And it's every Key and Peele joke rolled into just one skit.
Cue funny voices. Cue funny back and forth between Key and Peele.
Every skit of theirs is what if we had this normal situation but they're weird. Well, what if they acted a little odd, but not too odd? It's still grounded in reality.
Let's see what other side content we can do.
Well, Falcon and Winter Soldier also had one of the most interesting fights in the MCU between Captain America, the Winter Soldier, and the Falcon. It was just such a it utilized their different abilities in such an interesting way. It showed character through it. That's something you don't really see in modern big blockbuster films. You don't see much character in the action that much.
Oh, that's the coolest fucking. Wow.
Same couple's still there, I think.
It's a picture of the truck on the dashboard, so you know what you're driving.
Wait, what?
Look at that!
Wow! Oh wow!
It's even got an S for sport
Also, I found my favorite Key and Peele skit, the inner city school Hogwarts.
Bouncy. God. And you still have to speak with Jackie to get a truck of my own?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a hard bargain.
Well,
Why? Why does he have to talk to her? To get a truck.
basically, Jackie, he's gonna provide the quests and advance the story, and then once you advance the story, you can get a vehicle of your own after you finish the prologue. Like, Joey, I just want you to know, you even after you finish the prologue, the game has barely begun. It's long.
I just don't want to get to the ending cutscene and then get set back 2 weeks. That's all I'm saying.
What do you mean?
He has PTSD from Death Stranding.
Like, holy shit, everything just stopped.
Yeah,
like Kojima kind of threw it in as an afterthought.
It's weird because I mean, I didn't go out of my way to do everything, but I did a lot. And even after I did a lot and finished the game, there's just, oh my god, there's so much left. And the worst part is it's not like a simple sort of go to the you can't just go to the I don't even know what you'd call them, like the delivery targets, delivery people. I think they're called preppers, whatever. Like you can't go to a prepper, get all of their deliveries and put into a truck because there's just these timed ones. You have to go across the map in different directions. It forces you to keep going back to the same place over and over again. And also,
that wasn't fucking happening.
We lost Cormac.
Cormac Lillis.
Cormac Lillis.
Did he say he was leaving? What happened?
I think he just went AFK.
Yes, I think he just crashed or AFK'd. Yeah, the fact that he just went AFK makes me think his computer crashed or something.
He's on his phone now.
Ah. Well, with that in mind, I am also gonna have to push off because I have not an exam, but I have to submit something tomorrow morning.
That's fine. We've been talking for a long time.
Yeah. I enjoyed it though. We all have not been in VC for so long in a long time. Ever maybe. Joey, if you want to, stream Cyber P tomorrow.
Wait, what?
I said, Joey, if you want to, I'd love to watch Cyber P tomorrow as well.
Hey, we
As
also
I'm gonna
call you Valheimer. Valheimer!
Fantastic.
Are we Valheiming?
We can tomorrow if you'd like to.
See if Cormac wants to.
Yeah.
Though he might be working on this thing.
Ah. Well, if so, we can still 3-man V.
Anyways, good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night.
Night, Josh. Night, Joey.
Okay, but do I look in the camera? No? Oh, at you. All right. Like on television. All right.
Oh! Now knock it off! All the stupid ass, grab ass, and touchy feely bull. God damn! I told you they was rotten.
I am Barnabas Jackson, principal here at Clortho. Vince Clortho High. This station is just a formality.
There's a bunch of stuff that we Go. Hesa! Shakaika! Just like that! Oh, y'all know nothing about that. Oh, hey, baby, how you doing? Could be worse.
Not that bad.
For me, it's all about perspective.
It's what you make of it.
Can I tell you something? All things considered, I'm actually kind of comfortable right now. Thank God for shock.
I can be the kind of prisoner I want to be.
Still alive.
Thank you. Right? Mm-hmm. Just two injured buddies.
Yes.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
having a friendly convo while we're waiting to get tortured again.
And, you know, there's a kind of a positive in having no options.
Yes.
Because, you know, we're not even going to try to escape because we know we'd fail.
Yes. I'll tell you another thing. Don't miss the arm.
Really?
First of all, lefty. Okay, so this thing pretty much got in the way. Keep it, buddy. You know?
You fools! Blathering away! Your suffering has only just begun.
Wow. That is a perfect summation of the human condition. Once you've embraced that, you can do anything.
Bingo.
No one has ever suffered as you will.
You love your work, and that kind